chaos difficulty this time. For the record, I'm glad I figured that out, or remembered that when I did. That could have gone badly, I guess. Well, realistically, all that would have happened is I would have input the splits into a set of chaos splits, but I want to do a simple run for now. Oh yeah, I have both people now. Fuck, which ones is it? I actually don't know. That should be it, yeah. Battle actions, support talents. Whoops. That's all the ones I start with, I believe. Yep. Wasn't too bad on menu. Whoops, that's not a cutscene. I know that's not a cutscene.
My sword's all sticky. Cobwebs everywhere. I bet no one has set.
At least I should know that's not a cutscene.
Quit gawking and get your sword ready. Be gone.
Boop. Beep boop.
What? Whoa! So close, but it's still so far. Think we could... Well, we definitely can't make it from here. There should be a connecting point somewhere. Let's go back and see what we can find. Is that a monolith?
Let's not discover this.
Yeah.
Whoops. I always forget that this cutscene actually starts like instantly. Even though I've seen that cutscene a billion times.
I don't want to have to remind you, but keep your eyes on the girl.
It's just so hard to remember that it's actually like you can just press start immediately and skip it. It's one of very few cutscenes that you can do it in. Very few.
So, is the Celestial Record a children's book? Well, I mean, you said you read it when you were a kid.
Plenty of adults read it too. I was probably just mature for my age.
Oh yeah? Huh. Well, figures. I mean, it is an amazing book.
Yes.
Well, looks like someone's enjoying himself.
this is my village.
Go see Gramps. Don't grab the herb. Drop the habit of grabbing stuff. By default. There's no need to.
What's that?
Come on. I just think my input didn't register on my controller at all.
Remember, this place was in the Celestial
There's only
Record.
one this time. I'm a little rusty with like cutscenes and stuff, even though I've played it through twice in the last week or so. Like which direction they point you and stuff.
Enjoy your... Gosh, I hope we didn't worry him.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Welcome in.
Wonder why it's so long.
What are those creatures?
Wonder what caused that.
Let's spread out. Let's get him.
As you wish.
It's over.
Oh damn it.
That's that.
I'm actually pretty confident that normal might be faster than simple on New Game Plus. Just because the enemies fucking
We're near one.
sort of slack.
Let's spread. Let's get him.
Come on.
Have I?
I tried to fucking dash forward and I dashed to the side by accident. Yeah, because the enemies just kind of sit there and wait for you. In simple.
Let's spread out. Right. That's that.
There we go, that's what it's supposed to look like. God.
I just saw
Don't know how I was making it so hard.
Let's head home for the day.
Sometimes the step doesn't take you far enough though for some reason.
Hey, how far is it to Lady Lake?
Let's see. I expect about 2 or 3 days.
Really? I had no idea it was so close.
But the forest at the base of the mountain is surprisingly easy to get lost.
I run all my games simultaneously. Well, not exactly simultaneously, but here and there. You just gotta wait and see. I'm not ignoring you, it's just my chat is further away than it usually is, because I'm playing on PC. Alright, yeah, just gotta speak to her.
Ready?
Please,
So-
speak, woman.
Wish I'd asked her more about the world below.
Yeah, you know full well I just run games. Depending on what my mood is in,
Nearby.
or depending on what mood I'm in.
Hey, Graham.
And since I can do East Origin stuff offline, because it's a short game, and I don't have to game share it, I'm generally doing it as my, oh, my internet died, what should I do? Oh, let's go speedrun thing, just with local recordings. I got a 145 D-Rust toll run a few days ago. That said, I'm kind of prioritizing toll over Unica right now. I like Unica and all, but I still prefer the toll run. There's a reason I learned it first.
Prepare to meet your doom, Hellion.
Shrug. Gone. That was well timed. I've never seen that happen before. I guess because he didn't die in one hit, because last time I was on Chaos. A raid message during my run. Shrug, man. I don't remember anything from like 10 hours ago. Let alone like a while ago. I'm also a little sleepy, but I want to get a run of this done to see whether the skill setup is any good for Simple, or whether I'm going to have to make a separate file for Simple and Chaos. So I'm pretty sure this is like ideal for Chaos, because your allies don't die, basically. Because I have the hero G Union on everyone except Rose. And Alicia, I guess, but fuck Alicia.
Got it. But wait a minute. How do you know all this?
And the hero G Union gives you super armor for 10 seconds for each stack of it up to 60 seconds. So everyone has 30 seconds of super armor at the start of fight. And if you armatize it goes up to 60. Well, I'm not sure how that works. Finished Vesperia and been playing Abyss. I like Abyss. Abyss is really fun. I haven't played Vesperia much though. I've played like an hour of Vesperia because my friend wanted his 360 back. I saw your message about getting a PS TV, by the way. Sell Sata hype. That game's amazing. Is that gonna catch me? Is that actually gonna fucking catch me?
Look, there's the lake.
This one's gonna, I think. I'm not sure if I can outrun it. No. I guess I can't quite catch you in New Game Plus because you have the 30% move speed from key items. That's good to know, I guess.
Some kind of trouble? Looks like it. The cart stopped.
Last time I procced Windstep on the way down here, so I outran them by miles.
We're the sp-
I heard Prince.
Yeah, Princess Alicia came through here, all that jazz.
The entry.
But I decided that wasn't worth it because you proc Windstep doing this anyway. Running through town.
Sure is lively around here. So many people. Don't let your guard down.
Man, you have to play Symphonia. Symphonia is like the most balanced Tales game. Between its gameplay and its story and its overall everything, I guess. It's like the most balanced one. In my opinion, anyway.
That dog.
Vesperia is also very balanced, though.
So Alicia really is the Foxman's target. Looks like it. He probably retreated for now because of the commotion.
And then, like, Abyss is really, Abyss has a really good story. And its mechanics aren't terrible. And then you've got ones like Grace's, which have terrible story and amazing mechanics.
Is that a monolith?
Symphonia is near the top on mine as well. My favorite is Grace's though. That's just because I'm a fucking fanboy. Bang. Swing. I actually think it's better that they're on a bunch of systems, although I wish they weren't as exclusive as often as they are. AKA the like couple of games that, or the fair few games I guess, if I think about it, that are exclusive to either a certain console or a certain set of consoles like PlayStation, rather as opposed to like PlayStation 2 or 3 or whatever. Hey, Tales of Hearts is decent. It's like, it's got relatively mediocre story and relatively mediocre mechanics, but neither of them is like...
A werewolf? Did it become a hellion?
I can take care of those slimes with my
Neither of those things is, too bad. Yeah, I mean, oh fuck, I saved. Oh, it doesn't matter. But yeah, Hearts is only on Vita, but I mean, realistically, games being only on the Vita isn't an issue, because you can get a Vita for like 30 quid. Or, which is like, I don't know how much it costs in America. It's what, like $50, I guess? I don't know. Max? But you can get it over here for like 30 quid. Or 30 GBP. 30 pounds. 30 quid.
Thank you so much. I'll be back in a little while.
So it's like, not to mention, games on the Vita are cheap anyway. Like, to buy a console and a game for the Vita, to buy a Vita and a game for the Vita rather, it costs as much as buying a AAA game. Or less. That's, like, everyone's always like, oh, the Vita, rah, 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 but it's so fucking cheap that it doesn't matter that it's got, its fair share of, like, exclusive stuff and that type of stuff. But it's natural for it to have a lot of exclusive stuff. Really? Does that include PSTV though? I mean, the Vita, PSTV is a Vita, so I'm of course not actually talking about a portable Vita because they are still relatively expensive. But PSTV you can get fucking super cheap and they're basically just a Vita. I mean, if you're a gamer you don't care about the fact that it's not portable, so... I have a portable Vita as well. I bought it ages ago. Because I actually... Yeah. Huh. Even if the memory cards are price killers though, like, so many games on the Vita are cheap. So it's like, to buy a memory card and like 4 or 5 games for the Vita is like 4 or 5 games for a console.
Purely ceremonial at first glance, but it turns out they're practical.
Quite so. Perfect for the journey we're about to undertake.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's absolutely no reason to care about it being portable ever, but at the same time it's, if you care about portability, and portability is like a high priority, then you're much better getting off a 3DS, because it has a lot more better games. And yeah, basically that. But I bought a Vita way before the PS TV came out, so
Relax, Luke.
I have a portable one. It cost me, I don't know how much. It wasn't that expensive though. I got it second hand. I got a memory card second hand as well. Because I don't particularly care about things being new. As long as they work. I don't care about things being scratched or anything either. Heck, a scratch is a plus for me because it makes it cheaper.
It looks like all the hype from the festival settled down.
Depending on what it is, of course. If it's just a console or a game with its case or something silly like that, then I prefer with scratches because it makes it cheaper. Simple as that.
Come talk.
If it's for like my figures, then yeah, scratch is the end of the world and I'm not going anywhere near it, but... Alright, time to mash.
Are you going?
This cutscene's really short. There we go. Job done. Oh yeah, I need to equip Lila, before I forget. Alright, which one is it? It should be this one? One of those, I guess. Shit. This one? That should be it. God, it's hard to remember which people are supposed to equip which ones. I mean, people or companies are porting more and more games to PC anyway nowadays. Oh, wait, not done yet. Raingale as well.
Would the person inside be okay if we hit them?
Slimes can soften physical. Splendid job, Sarai.
Bang. Boop. Oh, the beginning of this game is so relaxing in New Game Plus. And it's pretty relaxing in New Game too, but
Can you
I don't even care if they don't test them. I don't give a shit if a PC port is bad on release as long as they fix it. Too many people care about PC ports being good on release. Just don't buy things on release. Wait until they go on sale. It's Steam. Everything will go on sale eventually. All of the people that bitch about crappy PC ports are like, okay, your point? It's like, it's a PC port, yeah. There's no excuse. I'm not gonna defend the company, but it shouldn't massively bother you.
This is what-
In my opinion. Like, there's no excuse for them being bad in the first place, don't get me
so
wrong.
that-
But, as long as it gets fixed, it shouldn't matter. That's my perspective on it. Yeah, some things are of the tier where they just don't ever get fixed, like Arkham Knight. And they get recalled. Is Arkham Knight fixed now, actually? I didn't really follow it after that,
Believe it.
I have no
because I didn't actually buy the game. In fact, I don't really like the Batman games at all, but... yeah, I don't really like the Batman games at all.
What are you
So,
It is time you knew the true power of the shepherd.
I didn't really continue following it, but I know it got recalled. So I was curious if it was actually
I
back
bear
out or
my
not.
true name.
This is...
Recite that name. Harness the power that flows from it and let it become your armor. That is the true power of the shepherd.
Fucking unskippable cutscenes.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Pevnus Miuma,
Mioma!
he says. £12GB RAM recommended.
Wow! I can feel such incredible power. Alright, time to finish this. Burning stars!
Damn it. These fucking things stay split up so fucking long. Oh my god. I can't run this on simple, dude. That drives me insane. I think I'll put it on normal in the future. I mean, I'm gonna do this one on simple, but I think it might be faster to do it on normal, just because they don't fucking stay split up. Oh fuck, I aggroed the thing, didn't I? Nah, it's fine. We got wind step at least.
There are some that grow larger when they become hellions.
It's way bigger than the ones we've seen. Wow.
Fucking simple, dude. Holy shit. This shit drives me insane. It's probably faster at the beginning of the game to be on Chaos, just because hits or enemies that have like, or fights where you have to kill multiple enemies are so much less spread out. Jesus Christ. How does Itto do this? This fucking shit drives me mad. Ugh.
There should be a vista point nearby.
No, you don't keep levels when you do New Game Plus in this game. What you do get though is 6 times EXP. The only thing you really carry over that is of significance is titles, unnamed equipment with broken skills on it, herb enhancements most notably, so everyone has 999 stats at level 5. You also get double damage and double stun chance and stuff like that.
We'll do it. It's quite
Oh yeah, and the fact that you can get like tons of skills
correct.
that are broken,
Yes, that's true.
like the 15 and 16 stack in E-Union 7 and 9. The most relevant thing is the skills, and then the stats though. And of course the costumes, because that's important.
She's gone already. She's probably heading over to the sanctuary.
She's quite the tomboy, that Alicia.
I don't think— no, Symphonia didn't keep levels either. I remember because I've actually run that game as a speedrun once ever. Twice ever, actually. I did one run and then I did a race. But I was on PAL, so it was atrocious. Because the game runs slower on PAL. You lose like an hour and a half, or an hour to an hour and a half just being on
A
PAL.
monolith written in ancient tongue.
Waterfall at Galahad ruins, right. Yeah, same. I have the PS3 version, but I haven't played it. Oh yeah, it's this way. I almost went the other way. That would have been bad, I guess. Yeah. PAL, back in the old days, had many, many issues, to say the least. It's gonna be a quick step, right?
It's amazing how they can move without arms and legs.
This is a hellion.
Thanks for the luck, Austin. Austin. There we go. God. My throat went just then. Alright, let's boop this wolf. I'm not sure how I should fight it, but I'm just gonna armortize and hit it in the face a few times. We do this for levels. And nothing else.
What on earth?
Okay, I got a proc. Nice. Based fire axe.
Such is what I expected.
Yeah, we did that for levels. Now we can do this. Hello, Codename Geek. How you doing?
Is that
Oh yeah, I actually need to fight something here.
Guess we can't hit them by flailing our weapons.
I don't believe I actually got a proc on that thing. But yeah, most of the reason I'm doing New Game Plus is I like the idea of like optimization and stuff. I don't plan on running it frequently. Like, New Game Plus is the type of category where I will come into it, I will create a build, and I'll put my file out there for people to use, and I will leave and never run it ever again. Because I don't enjoy it that much either.
Splendid job, Saray.
Same reason I don't run FF Type 0 on Cadet. It's run and gun. And run efficiently. I might not have gone close enough. Yeah, I didn't. Oh well.
Is this truly a Hellion?
Paching! Arrow Skull. Dead. Yeah, I'm not typically one to run New Game Plus categories either, to be honest, because it's a wash. Stuff isn't very difficult most of the time. But it's nice as a relaxing thing every now and then. Plus it's good for derusting movement and stuff. This way. Yeah, it's good for derusting movement as far as like where you have to go in the story. And in which order. And in what order, I guess. New Game Plus Simple, I'll literally only run it until I get World Record though. Once I have World Record, I'll never touch it ever again. Even if somebody takes my time. Just Simple is definitely not my thing for New Game Plus. I would do like Chaos True Hell or something.
Pretty impressive land skills.
For now, I only speedrun East Origin. I'm learning Arc of Napishtim. And here and there. But I've got so many like simultaneous things going on right now that it's sort of not on the back burner, but it's not a priority by any means. Hey, Arc of Napishtim's execution is really fucking difficult. Just not so much in combat. Efficiently moving is really fucking hard in Arc of Napishtim. Origin, in many fights, does, in fact, also involve spamming jump attack for Toll. Like, in many fights, it does in fact involve spamming jump attack for Toll.
Yes, I think this helps.
Bats, Velagunda, Jalaldi. Don't know why I put that on. I'm not on Chaos. Oh well. But yeah, I don't actually care so much about combat being high execution as much as the run itself being high execution. Which this is not, by the way. I'm just doing it. Oh. Involves spamming jump attack for movement. Okay, yeah. I'll give you that. It's tough on the wrists, but it's not, like... It's fun, to be honest. Just because there's varying levels of efficiency you can get with it, because you actually maintain some of your momentum from the last one, with each one you do, as long as you do it well enough. But if you're not doing it very well at all, you'll literally just travel at the same speed the entire time. Whereas if you do it perfectly, you gradually build speed up to a sort of cap. It's very interesting, actually, how the jumping... Also, it's not jump attack, I guess. That's why I misunderstood. It's dash attack. Well, we have to wait for him to get to this door anyway.
Please.
So, we just have the guy push us instead so that we get a little break for our hands. All the runners do it, pretty much. Oh my god, speak to me!
Looks like there's something
That guy did not want to speak to me, man. Come on. There we go. But, all of the NPCs can push you in this game. And, oh my god, no, not this PC. Please. I have to be careful for that again. It'll happen again very shortly.
Did they
Luckily it'll happen during this, probably. Ah, fucking PC lost focus on the window.
I bet they did. The malevolence isn't gone yet.
Yeah, there's a bunch of spots in the game where you just have to wait and follow people. So we try and get pushed by people pretty much every time. Alright, there we go. That was the second one. I hate how that always happens twice as well. Look at his fucking manly leg muscles though. He's not even batting a fucking eyelid, even though he's pushing us. Hello Pink Pajamas, and thank you for the sick nasty host of many viewer. How are you doing, if you can hear me? And how did your runs go? Come on, door, let me open you. There we go.
Death to the named shepherd who
Runs went bad. That's a sad time. Unfortunate.
Saray has just gotten too powerful.
You'll get better, I believe. You're a good go fast person, so... In my time I've seen a lot of bad speedrunners. You are not one of them. I am one of the average ones. You are one of the good ones. Oh fuck, I need to change my TV settings, or my screen settings. I can't fucking see shit. I need to find an opportunity to do that.
To a place like this.
I always forget about that. There we go.
Check that one out yet.
Yeah, I legit can't see shit in that area. Unless I change my settings on my TV. Or my screen. My monitor, whatever you want to call it.
That must be the source of the malevolence. The strength of the night exists.
New Game Plus is easy and relaxing. It's nice and comforting, considering I normally get one shot by fucking everything in the world, and everything in the world's mother. Although not at this point in the game, I guess, but that's what normally happens in New Game. New Game Plus is super relaxing though. Everything just dies in one shot. Almost. It's nice and convenient. I'm also completely invincible for 30 seconds at the beginning of the battle. In every battle. Which is pretty nice. Where am I going? In. Yes, and there is many run fast indeed. We maintain wind step pretty much the entire game. Not quite the entire game, but pretty much. There's a couple spots for it. You don't really have much choice on it dropping. Oh yeah, I should have teleported. Oh well. Too late now. Realistically, I should do this on keyboard just because... I mean, I'm gonna go super fast anyway, right? So I may as well just go even faster. Problem is, avoiding enemies on keyboard is really difficult, because you have to diagonal walk. Or diagonal run, I guess. You do go super fucking fast though. No, you fucker, it's fine.
It's an armor. It's quick with its attacks. It'd be best to use hidden.
Fucking enemy.
Such is what I expected.
Oh well. I mean, it's wind step, so... doesn't really matter. Oh.
No one.
No. Actually, it's probably better to fight that thing than what I was gonna fight. Oh shit. Fuck. 41:58. I want to see how much time I lost from doing that. Not including wind step, since I'm gonna lose more wind step than I'm supposed to as well. God fucking damn it! I'm gonna have to do another fight. So I lost 10 seconds or so.
Hey.
Going the wrong way. And then let's see how much time I lose to the fight. Actually, I lost like 15 seconds to going the wrong way. How much time do I lose to the fight? Did I just do 650k? Or am I seeing things wrong? Oh my god, these fucking enemies are split up as fuck. Alright, that took about 20 seconds. Probably close to 15 actually. So I lost like 40 seconds going the wrong way there. Fucking sad time. Oh well.
Is that a monolith?
Oh well. Could be worse. It's at 0, right? Yeah. Thank you. Fucking enemy. Fuck, I missed. I misinputted. I was supposed to do Sonic Frost. Oh well, it's fine. He's sorry, alright? Come on, leave him alone, sorry. Fucking bully. You're like a god, and he's like just as a lead. At this point in the game. Because, you know, the game plus.
Shepherd, as if you could.
Bang. Fucking get out of here. Fucking assassin piece of shit.
I can sense the
Also, I didn't expect to one-shot that, and then I one-shot it, and it felt good. Like,
I remember
Jesus
this was
Christ.
in the Celestial record.
I really did not expect to one-shot that so smoothly. Oh, I might not have enough time to get to the next battle. Hopefully I do. We shall see. Yeah, god damn it. My wind step ran off. Wore off. It doesn't matter. The funny thing here is that I'm completely invincible no matter what this dragon tries to do to me. It's not going to try and do anything because it's on simple, but if it's on chaos it'll actually like attack you. But I'm completely invincible for 30 seconds at the start of every fight, which is convenient. Right, that's one. So that's... Yeah, I'm supposed to get into a fight at the like peak of the mountain, and I'm supposed to get into that fight there with that harpy. But I forgot. Oh well.
Just a moment.
Please skip the cutscene. Yeah, yeah. Right. Edna. Earth stuff. That should be it, right? Yeah. Good.
Gotcha, Gold.
That didn't take too long. Back to the others. Oh yeah. I've got more of these to equip now as well. Focus Step. Blast Charge. Sub Divinity and Sub Partner. Unlimited. Chain Blast. Okay, bonus. I think there's one more. I guess not. It's all good. Rip Stabsy. We'll see you again in 7 months or so. I guess close to 8. Goodbye, Rose. We miss you. Oh my god, I fucking missed. It's okay, I got her anyway. She fucking dodged me, dude. What a bitch. How dare she fucking dodge me? I decided to kill her there instead of running, because I'm pretty sure the extra time it takes you to menu the run is infinitely slower than simply booping her in the face in one hit, like I just did. Could be wrong.
Lord.
Probably not though. Ah! Damn it. Lost 10 seconds choosing the right fucking thing. Choosing the wrong fucking thing. I think I said right. I might have said not picking the right. I don't even know, man. Just don't sleep, G-King. Man the fuck up. Sleep is for plebs. Where you at, enemies? You know what? I'm running out of wind step. I'm just gonna kill this thing. This thing will die just as fast anyway. And it'll give me actual EXP. I know it's a 5-day thing. Who gives a shit? Just stay up. Sman mode it, man. You can't pull multiple all-nighters. What a pussy, mate. Alright. Do I have Earthshaker? No. That's a shame. It's fine, Crystal Tower's good enough.
Let's restore our health.
Meow.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Oh, I didn't do the fucking head. I always forget this on New Game Plus. Every New Game Plus playthrough I've done of this game, all, what, 4 of them? I've forgotten that fucking head. Alright, I lost fucking 18 seconds to that shit. Feels bad, man. I'm gonna run out of wind step as well. God fucking damn it. because of that mistake. Ugh. That's 18 seconds of wind step that I'm supposed to have, but I do not. Because I did the fuck up. Oh well. Just make do without.
Don't tell me you're gonna.
It's like a dragon to me, he says. No, it's not a dragon, it's a drake. Karmically, I get shit right. Oh well.
Shall
No.
This way. It's not a dragon, it's a fucking drake. I know the differences between dragons, drakes, and wyverns. Just kidding, no I don't. But I know a dragon when I see one. I ain't a dragon. Mostly because they say it's not a dragon, but it's not a dragon, man. It's just dragon type. It's like the opposite of Charizard, which is totally a fucking dragon, but it's totally not dragon type. It's like Charid not. I tried, man. I can't be funny all the time.
Guess
It's all of them. Yeah, good. I need to remember to tag that save point on the way out. I'm not gonna do it here like I normally do. Wanna go
I don't
fast?
think we've checked that monolith out yet.
God, I'm going so fucking slow because I let my wind step run out. Normally I'd do this before the woman in the books on New Game Plus because your wind step will run out if you do it before.
This is awful.
Ah, it's fine. Get wind step anyway. Oh my god. Actually, let's check this again. Am I earth shaker now? Nope.
Crystal Tower. You were quite strong.
Only dragons are dragons. God. What's so difficult about it? God, guys.
What sinister writings? It looks like they were scrawled in blood.
Right, let's not get into a fight in this room. Alright, I didn't. Good. Creepy laughs. Continue. Is there always these webs in here? I feel like they're not there every time. They've gotta be though, right? Log, he says.
I suppose this hellion must be the sword.
Boop! Look how relaxing this is.
Is that a monolith?
Whatever that country.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one. Feels like the malevolence has been
Save
lifted
point.
somewhat. Don't you think?
Indeed it has. But we still need to find a way to bring the Drake down.
Honestly, I feel like I might as well just
Say, can you head to the base of the great tree?
lower the amount of splits I have. This way.
This is it.
This is it, he says. And then one of very few cutscenes that actually let you skip them from the beginning. Alright, yeah, there's only the one. I always forget that. I always think there's two there for some reason.
We did it!
Oop!
We beat the dragon!
Could this be some sort
It's
of
not a dragon,
training?
sorry. God.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
It's a freaking drake. Cutscene begun.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Don't care, sorry.
Hurry in. How about it?
Yeah, yeah. You can make this, right? Yeah. Looks like it.
My hair's standing on end. There's something lurking deep inside here.
Yes, even I can sense something wrong here.
The ruins!
The ruins, he says. Gasp, I don't have to get the elixir chest. It feels weird to not grab it. That hurts my soul. Dying. Save me. Okay. I'm okay now. You don't lose any time switching audio, because it's a thing at the very beginning of the game, before you even select your file, but I prefer the English dub. I actually don't like the Japanese voices that much for this game at all. Some of them are okay, but half of them are really bad. Plus everyone else, and their mothers, runs this game on Japanese.
Looks like the plant boss of the area.
I do have Earthshaker now, right? Nope. Jesus Christ, when do you learn that shit?
You can't just swing yourself. Why don't we take
Yeah,
a
to
look
reset
at
the volume it's really
plants?
awkward because you actually have to, alright, yeah, let me do this. This one. Frick, this way. Yeah, it can be annoying to switch the game audio
Hey there.
from English to Japanese because you have to actually close the game and reopen it. Ah, they're talking about RPG Limit Break commentary. I'd agree that having somebody who knows the story inside out is a good idea though. As long as he knows all the important stuff.
Saray, let us
And
get
potentially
this
like the
fixed
links
before
to East 1.
Good thinking.
Like one of the nice things to have would be somebody who knows the links between, well, the throwbacks that they made, I guess. Between the main series and Ys Origin. Because there's a lot of throwbacks. Like Town of Kishgal was in Marking the pitch to him if I'm not mistaken.
Saray, don't forget about the library.
And then there's Kishgal, of course. It'd also be useful to have. Alright, yeah, let's go around this way. I can't pick that up from the front on PC for some reason. On PS4 I can grab that from the front easy, but for some reason on PC I just can't grab it.
Lucas?
We're good on our.
Is there a cutscene here? I think there is, right? Yeah. Let me go backwards. Need to find an enemy! Alright, I need to think of a way to it. Oh, there's a fucking enemy there too. Damn, I did it too late. It's fine. I'll just stop with the wind stepping then. So I lost all my stacks. I mean I have nimble feet here anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it'd be nice to have it for Tintagel Ruins at the beginning. Yeah, East 1 and 2 are simple and short.
That must be it.
Do not lose sight of what you believe to be true and
So you can't.
I probably should have fought another fight on the way into here, to be honest.
We're near one.
But it's fine, I'll just do no fights here. Do I have Earthshaker yet? Probably not, right? I guess I'll just stick to Crystal Tower. Until, like, Griffin, maybe? Like, after Griffin? I really want Earthshaker though. It's like my random counter murderer. It'd also be really useful here. I might have it here actually. I should have checked. No, I don't. Okay. This is like the one fight where it'd be really useful, because these guys spread out a little more than you'd like.
Saray, slip up and you're done for.
oh dear. Saray sure looks angry. You can't really blame him.
I will agree that East 1 and East 2 are super dated.
What?
They are a really interesting concept though. Like the bumping. It's just clunky as fuck to play.
Everyone, stand with me!
Figures. They're way too tough.
We'll never win if we hold back!
Saray, are you trying to armatize?
Yeah, I'm going to concentrate all of my power on this sword!
Go off, please. I fucking hate that shit. You have to wait for them to fucking stop speaking before you can MAM in the face. I'm actually curious what kind of pace this is. It doesn't feel very good, but I actually don't know at all the New Game Plus anymore. What kind of pace I should be on at certain points. I am, however, going to do this. Just to refresh it. Refresh the wind step, that is. Well, I only had one person, so it probably wasn't worth doing. Still. It'll get me through Tintagel Ruins, I guess. Maybe not, though. It'll last me a bit of Tintagel Ruins, at least. We shall see. By the way, is the stream alright? Is there any like frame drops or anything? It's not showing any frame drops on OBS, but I've learned to not trust that. But alright, that's good to hit. The reason I haven't been streaming much at all recently is because my internet's been really hiccupy, but it seems to have recovered, which is why I decided to stream. So if there's nothing noticeable, that's a good sign. Push me. Yes, got it. Stretch. There we go. Stretching complete. Ah, fuck. I wasn't paying attention. I thought she stopped at this corner here. She's just about to turn. Here. Yeah, she does stop there. I thought so. Meh, it's fine. You don't lose any time, particularly. It's not getting pushed here. You lose like maybe a second. And even then, if you get the first push, you don't lose that second anymore. Oh, come on.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue. So the...
Now we get our win step back.
Hey, that's...
Yeah.
And the convenient thing is, if the character who procced your win step is out of the party, it doesn't deplete at all. You also don't get access to the win step, but it doesn't deplete. Which means, I guess, the reason I could infinitely win step earlier was because I got win step with Mikleo, but then he left the party. So I technically didn't have the person who procced the win step, but I still had a win step.
I'm not sensing much
So it sort of just gave me infinite win step, which is cool. That's interesting to know. Unfortunately, it's never ever useful again. It's only that one spot. I assume if I get into a fight, then it goes away. Oh, I didn't do the fucking first one. Okay, you can't just hold circle here. Nah, I'm gonna run out of win step. Just barely though, I think.
It's been a while. I do hope
We'll see
she's
though.
alright.
We just have to trust her and keep waiting.
Not that it really matters,
What
but
was that?
nah.
Whoa!
Hellion!
Get ready for battle! I got you! Don't tell me Rose is flipping more switches! She's got a nose for trouble, that's for sure.
Darn, but that's not
Okay, now the thing about this fight is it's actually just basically timed,
You mean those dust clouds? I don't get what
as much as it is
Just try a different one!
fine.
having to kill things. You have to kill a certain amount to trigger the next dialogue. And you have to complete all the dialogues and then kill all of the ones that are left.
You still jumping around? What's going on over there?
Oh,
So it's really irritating.
I'm fighting a bunch of ghosts!
Okay, never mind. I'll stay out of it. Our Sorcerer's capabilities.
I'm pretty damn sure of that now, because I killed like a good 70 or 80 of them with Earthshaker not too long ago.
Saray,
Yeah, I don't have full wind step anymore, that's a shame.
Don't get close. I'm fine here. Just look for some other way.
I'm sorry.
Ba-ding. Damn, oh well.
I can't.
It opened.
Just means I'll have to proc it on the way through Tintagel.
I don't know what's.
She doesn't know what's going on, guys.
Run back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do something now as well. I probably shouldn't do it here though. Which is turn off spells. Because they consume spells in the
I'm not sure
action thing.
elements to face this one. Do we die here?
Yeah, I know, Lila, shut up.
Die here.
I know, but
Which basically means if an ally is casting a spell, I can get less spells off.
don't charge in like that. Hold out just a bit longer.
I should have waited until I got Dezel in the party to do it though. Really? Oh yeah, I have complete super armor.
Lila's sublord?
If you notice, I don't lose any health even when it does hit me, even when I evade. Even though you're supposed to take 1 damage when you evade. Right, next thing to do now is to equip things. Which ring is it? Should be this one. And Rose equips the last one. Alright, yeah, it doesn't matter which order. Oh yeah, she doesn't have as many mystics, I forgot. Oh well, it's fine. I got it on one. And it's dead.
I could use
It's the wrong way.
something to eat.
Please say I almost have Earthshaker. Like, for real. I really want Earthshaker right now. Or soon. Or eventually. Give me Earthshaker. Thank you! God. That doesn't mean I have any more of the ones that I need though. For later. Just Ancient Nova, Maelstrom. Actually, I guess it means I have Calamity Flare. But I don't care as much about Calamity Flare. I'll only do Calamity Flare when I get Ancient Nova. Yes, Rose has bunny ears. I knew you'd like that. That's why I kept it secret. If you were here at the beginning, you would have noticed, but you were not. I have so few of the fashion items because I couldn't be fucked to run around grabbing them all. So I just equip the ones I could think of. Or the ones that look decent, I guess.
Help us, Dezel.
Earthshaker, boys. Also, I need to switch Edna into the main slot. I mean, it's just diagonal walking. Diagonal walking has been in plenty of games. It's just it only works on keyboard in this for some reason.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Probably because when you're diagonal on an analog stick, it's not 1 in each direction. Whoops, I'm not supposed to grab that. Like, it's not a full 1 because it's analog. When you're diagonal, it's probably close to like 0.7.
Be a vista point nearby.
Whereas when you press up and left on a keyboard, it's probably 1 in both directions. Hey Luigi, it's going pretty well so far. Thank you for asking. How is your life going, friend?
Anyway.
Also, I wish I could change the battle music without Rose wearing that ridiculous outfit. Because this is the battle song that I want, but it means Rose has to be in this ridiculous outfit. Yeah, I shouldn't have to touch this because it's gonna make me drop my win step. I think I'm not at max. I'm one down. I think.
Counting on you.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Pleasantries are fine and all, but disembodied voices give me the total willies.
I can't believe I'm on a journey
Oops,
with a real
wrong way.
scaredy cat.
Oh well, I'll just go slow until I get to Logren. Oh, not Logren. Laston Bell. Because they both start with L, man. I got confused.
Man, I sure am feeling the tension. Just like a real adventure.
But yeah, it's like, you can equip a costume and then turn the costume's battle music off. Which is what I've done for Soray's. But you can't equip the battle music and then turn the costume off. Which sucks. In my opinion. It sucks anyway.
Looks like there's something nearby. But goodness, we
Yes, I was the person who ran Tales of Zestiria during the Tales Marathon.
For my gratitude for the services. It is appreciated, but you must understand, Cardinal Fortin and the other high clergy have very strict requirements for us. I am aware, Your Grace. Be assured that my organization will be most generous in our contributions.
It looks like that is the town sanctuary.
shall we?
I wish that run was better, but it was okay. Did I say Zestiria? Huh. I meant to say Zestiria.
Weren't you going to check out the sanctuary?
I'm sleepy, leave me alone. They both begin with a Z. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be running right now, but it's okay. I have like nothing else to do except watch Dota. I don't want to watch Dota right now. Not in the mood. Oh, right, yeah.
You're going to tell me who you really are.
Stun, please. Thank you. That was convenient. He would have died even if I didn't get a stun, but it means I didn't have to waste a PG.
Get out of town. The
Nah.
church is selling elixir now?
Something sounds off about that.
Speak to Sergei-kun.
I can tell this is gonna be trouble.
But at least it's getting us inside the shrine church.
Right. While we're at it, we can probably tell the higher-ups in Rollins our side of the story.
Can you
Though
shut up?
Something tells me those higher up.
There we go.
So
Let me
go
teleport over here. Try shooting it.
It seems like the Guardian Sarah
Indeed.
is an alien.
But why would it just up and leave like that?
What? No, don't want to touch that save point. That messes up my menus later.
Nickleo, look! It's just like what was in the Celestial Records.
It's the Leaning Tower. I didn't know that it would be this big.
I still have Edna, right? Nope, didn't think so. Glad I checked.
Wasn't worried for a moment.
Earthshaker.
Looks like we win.
And this is why I wanted Earthshaker. Hits literally the entire battlefield for obscene amounts of damage. And it's easier for me to use than it is for Itoshiro to use because I have 30 seconds of complete invuln at the start of battle because of the hero G Union. Maybe 60. I'm not sure how it works when you armatize. Because it's 30 seconds at the start of battle for each of Saray and the Seraphs.
Sucks. Not for
And
me.
then,
It's
nice and dry inside Saray, by the way.
That's
But then when I armatize, it goes up to
damn it.
up to 6 stacks of it.
Goes too.
But then, I'm not sure if that counts as the start of battle or not. Like maybe it'll just combine how much time they have left. I should test it, like time it, but I am too lazy. I tested a bunch of other silly things, but too lazy to test that one. Please let me get to it in time. Please. Thank fuck.
Make it quick.
When peacocks threaten their foes,
Bang.
The ruins.
Earthshaker. That should keep us going for a little longer. Then again, how much running around do you have to do, Pendrago? Nah, it should be fine. Because you proc wind step later anyway.
Even out of the rain, it's still so cold. I'll say.
Damn.
They've gone from scary to annoying. Still, to think Seraphim sneeze just like we do.
Whoa. This place is huge.
Yes, Pendrago is the largest city on the Glenwood continent.
We still go this way, even in New Game Plus, just for the wind step. We don't have to proc the first guy though, because we already have a max charge one. Or at least close to it. Should be max charge.
Sergey sure seems like a good guy.
And on the way back we go this way, because this way is technically faster by like 5 seconds. Actually no, it's faster by like 5 seconds without wind step.
I hope he has what it takes.
We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on.
So it's probably faster by like 3 seconds. Or would it go up?
I wonder
Huh.
if someone ordered an assassination.
Oh, right, yeah, it's this way.
Ooh,
Fuck,
and we're
let's not go
supposed
the
to
wrong
do it
way.
ourselves?
Getting ahead of myself.
Either way, this is bad.
I thought I was going to the Shrine Church now, but nope. You have to do this bit first.
What's wrong?
Oh yeah, I didn't do fashion stuff on Dazzle. Oh well. I'll do it on a different file at some point. Because I couldn't do it on my file because I don't have Dazzle anymore.
Impression of him we got from Sergey.
On that file.
He's the de facto
But yeah, and then although we're going to the Shrine Church, which is closer to the other exit, if you go this way, you maintain your wind step. And maintaining wind step is pretty important when you have double wind step. You don't do it in new game because you only have single wind step, but with double it should just be enough to get to the next wind step basically. Or very close to it at the least.
Well, that was easier than we thought. This looks like an auditorium.
It's more magnificent than I'd even
Oh
imagined.
come on, open the fucking
The
door.
architecture definitely dates it to the
I guess I should just mash.
of Asgard.
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
Now because it removes the people from our party, we're not losing any wind step. Even though it's gone. It sort of retains how much you have. And now our mofos come back. And we get our wind step back.
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet.
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
Right, now I want to find out if I can do these cutscenes first, or whether I have to
Got a
go straight there to reproc my wind step before I can do this stuff. Depending on how quickly I do this stuff, I guess.
But yeah.
Oh, right, this is a cutscene. No, it's probably faster to skip through it that way, actually. It's just this doesn't count as a fight, I don't think. We take his entire life bar. Nah. Alright, seems like I might have to proc wind step first. Yep. It might not be worth it though. Because at the same time you do get back to 3 stacks like instantly just by going through this area. So it probably is still better to just do the cutscene straight away. Because like, you can see I'm Even with 3 stacks, I'm pretty much already going as fast as I was just now. Oh, no, you don't have to skip this cutscene like that. You skip it like this.
Trick the guard into thinking
Or,
we're
yeah,
not
you skip
here
it the mashing. Nah, I think killing him is one of— I think I did technically kill him there.
We made
But what happens when you kill stuff that can't die is it just goes to question mark HP. I've already done it like 5 times in the run.
here, right? Caverns or whatever, I mean.
The only one that can do it that I didn't do it to so far is the dragon, Eisen. Because he's actually a difficult fight, and you can't win anyway, so you just flee. Could be wrong, but I think he has more HP in that form than he does when you actually fight him. Might be the same though. I should be able to at least get to this enemy, maybe the next one. Nah, I'm just gonna go to this one. Oh my god, it switched my fucking people back again. Alright, Edna, where you at? Do 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 do.
Do you really think we can get through this way?
Don't worry.
You sound pretty confident. Is it just a hunch?
No. I can feel the wind.
Since we have double wind step, we do this now. Alright, see you later, peep Javas. Enjoy your sleep. Aw, I missed it. Oh my god, are you serious? Ugh, I hate when you mash it too quickly. It doesn't it still doesn't register you being on the question mark.
Do we really need what? Wish we luck. Earthshaker! Dazzle sure is good at everything.
Oh, Shaker, she says. Do do do. Do do. What's next after this? Griffin. I think I went the wrong way. I don't think it really matters, but I think the other way's faster by like a second. Again, not something I tested. Just a hunch.
What's that?
What's that, he says. Nothing, just a giant fossil in the wall. That's the enemy.
Let's begin the persecution. If that huge snake bites you, it'll
Bang.
I'm on top of my game. Hey, isn't that the Earth in Historia?
Hey, it's not a decision to get a PS TV. It's a struggle. Once I get a job, I'll buy one regardless. It's just... need to get a job.
Force her to talk.
Something's up.
Can't camera?
We should do some research.
You're right. Let's go ask people in Lastenbell. They may know something.
Where am I going now? Oh yeah. Same place. Oh, I didn't fucking split, god damn it. Feels bad, man. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I'll go into the VOD and find it later. I know roughly where it is. Since it's like literally gonna be a couple minutes before this split, if that. Probably less. Ah! Well, that's not technically true. There's a bunch of students who are speedrunners, but I'm not a student anymore. Back when I was a student, I could buy all the things I could have possibly ever wanted.
Did you feel it?
Because I got the full student loan. But now, I'm a filthy neat.
What is it doing in the placement?
I showed them.
That was a shame. I think it's done. Doesn't matter, but... Oh yeah, it's this way. I almost ran into that thing. That would have been unfortunate. Not gonna do Eda Cave here. I do it later.
You were just waiting
Since, well, I can't be fucked. So I'll do it later when I actually have the quest. So I don't have to teleport there. Just to minimize loading time between teleports.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Good job,
There's
Saray.
no- There was malevolence coming from the chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Yeah. What mighty power!
Oh? That has to be.
Whoops. Oh well. I meant to dash forward first, but it's fine. My dash just didn't come out. Ah, get that. Thing I discovered recently is that if you hold circle whilst you or B or cancel, there we go. Well, before you speak to somebody, just like in East Origin and a bunch of other games, it instant skips the text. Unfortunately, it does also make you walk. But in that area where there's a lot of people to talk to, but they're all very close together, you just walk between them, skip the text really quickly.
This ruin looks awfully old, doesn't it, Mikleo?
Sure does. This qualifies as a major discovery.
Where is the first one?
Feel my
There it
whole
is.
body burning up with excitement.
Pretty sure that's just the heat.
Ugh, beautiful unskippable cutscenes that we hate because fucking unskippable cutscenes, dude. Why does any fucking game dev ever think it's a good idea to have unskippable cutscenes? It's never a good idea. Stop doing it. Oh my fucking god, again.
A vindictive hellion covered in flames, so its rose full.
Alright, let's get Ed in the back. I'm glad that menu doesn't take long to put Edna back in the party. I just wish the game would stop, like, messing with your fucking party order over and over again. But alas, it is not to be. The game is determined to fuck with your party order. All day. All night. Forever. I should have fought that thing. Oh, there should be another enemy over here. Yeah. Nice, I'm gonna hit them all, aren't I? Nope, not quite. Oh. More spawned anyway, wouldn't have mattered. Alright, see you later, G-King. Enjoy your sleep too.
Looks like there's something nearby.
Or just hope my friend doesn't wake up and start using his Steam library. Because that'll kick me off the game. Not what I particularly mind, it's his Steam library, it's just... We'll just hope. He's only been asleep for, what, 5 hours, so should be fine. That's the wrong one, dude! Why'd I do that? I know it's the one on the left. Oh well. I might run out of wind step. One on the right here. Straight across. Out this way. This way. What's behind it? I'm getting really good at doing those quickly. Like, without having to, like, realign myself. Or walk. Considering I'm doing it with max wind step as well. I'm the fucking best, holy shit. Let's just hope I get to the fight in time. Nice, I did. Sick nasty. I didn't lose my wind step. Can you fucking free run? Oh my god, I turned fucking auto free run on. That's why I couldn't fucking.
Let's take them all down.
I take back what I said. This is crazy as
Touch the monument.
I didn't mean to turn that on.
Domain.
I'm gonna turn it off because that fucks with me.
Now, we're finally evenly matched.
Come on.
Breakthrough! I so first. All of the malevolence away. I need a hand.
Fucking. Alright, battle actions. 3 and 3 off, please.
Is that
Fucking hate that shit. I like being able to choose when I free run, rather than the opposite. Medusa phase, so that's payloads, right? No. Yes. No. Gododin. Apparently I don't know the entire game off by heart, without notes. Not, well, I do. It's just... And it's about to be 1 or 2 spots in a run that's basically 4 hours long. Well,
Shepard.
I'm pretty confident I can bring it down to 340, 345 New Game Plus. That sounds cocky as fuck though. It's okay if chat's empty. Oh well, at least it's not completely empty. There's 2 of us.
Shepard.
There's probably also a bunch of lurkers,
We can't underestimate her for a second.
Well, I'm ready on my
which is perfectly fine.
Bring it on, church lady.
I mean, I lurk more than my fair share anyway, so I'm not allowed to call anyone out for it.
Boris was Sergei's brother, wasn't he?
He was investigating the Cardinal, and he put his life on the line for it.
Sergei seemed pretty calm about the whole thing.
To be fair, I'm pretty surprised I actually get consistent viewers, considering how inconsistently I stream.
There for something like this.
I think we do.
Yeah.
I don't know about you though.
It's never worth challenging the lurk. People who I don't like, to the extent that I would never have any sort of stream notification for anything, whether it be people joining, following, donating, subscribing if I eventually get the option. I would never have notifications for any of that shit. People should be able to lurk for any and all of that shit,
It's a trap. Totally
in my
a trap.
opinion.
But
A hidden door? Seriously?
If somebody wants to be active in chat, they'll be talking in chat, won't they? Of course, I'll thank people for it later. Or if they're active in chat, then I'll thank them then and there. If I notice it, but... I just, oh my god. I fucking hate how that bitch just randomly disappears. I just don't like having notifications on the stream. I don't like it when other streams do it much either. Oh fuck. I need to, set up this properly. I'm gonna do the same on Micleo. Because that's gonna start messing with me if I'm not careful.
It specializes
Yeah, when I'm watching someone's stream, it's one of those situations where, like, to the extent that even if I'm active in someone's chat, even if I know they don't have a follower alert, will not follow someone until they're offline. Unless I've found myself in their stream 4 times or so, planning to follow them and forgetting. Because they do long streams or what have you. Just because, even if I know they don't have a follower notification or something like that, I don't really want to quote unquote risk it. I don't like having my name pop up on someone's screen. Strikes me as obnoxious. Yeah, almost. I wouldn't have mattered if I ran into that actually. I need to reproc my wind step once more anyway. Do it on this guy though.
Ready, everyone? It looks like some sort of priest to me.
and I have a feeling it's
I would switch Edna back in, but I'm pretty sure that was the last wind step I'll be doing, so there's no point. In this place anyway, till the boss. Oh god. Unless I of course run into fights accidentally. It's very possible when you're on max wind step. But yeah, that's just my opinion on followers, subs, donations and that type of stuff. And notifications for them and stuff. If somebody's chatting, in my chat I'll say hi to them though. Do 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 do. Alright, Medusa face. I'm about to face you in the face.
Here it comes. When it opens its eyes, give me the aromatics.
No, I don't want to. Notice how I don't armortize for most of these early fights because they die in one hit anyway. I know pretty much all the fights that have an incredibly high chance of just getting stunned at the very beginning when I do that combo. When I do the Rending Gale into Partner Blast. The chance of things not getting stunned by that is obscenely high until you get to like Maven. Alright, have a good luck then. And I will indeed have the best one
You want to become strong?
that I can muster.
I didn't say anything.
It's obvious.
I think I should have done another fight on the way out for Windstep. I don't know though. Don't know if you need to.
puzzle. Thanks for helping me out.
Oh yeah, you'll notice I discovered that thing earlier, and that's because I don't want it to get in the way of me grabbing the Irish gem that I have to get here later. I might need a bit of luck later. I have tackled the 3rd stage of Tiamat without getting a single stun before. Although that was on Chaos. I think enemies have higher stun resistance on Chaos. So it's unlikely to happen ever again. It's not impossible though. Please. Eavesdrop. Nope. Okay then. Lost it. Doesn't matter. I should do a fight on the way out. I'll take note of that in my brain. Actually, it doesn't matter. You'll reproc it here anyway. You'll only do without for like 3 seconds, so it's not worth doing 3-second fight to reproc it. Because you get pretty much automatic full stacks here anyway. Not quite. I think I'm 1 stack off, but I mean, that's close enough to me. Actually no, now I am max stacks, because of that guy. Pelots, Pendrago.
You sure had a grim look on your face when we left Pendrago.
I've got vengeance to seek in that town.
I don't know, I say this every stream, but sorry for the occasional coughs. It's just something I get to deal with. Probably something to do with my shitty diet or something. My lack of exercise. But I cough here and there. I also hiccup a lot, but I've managed to keep that away when I'm streaming. Might be that when I talk a lot, I don't hiccup as often. Alright, that is one person I cannot armatize into. I need to get rid of Javid. Because he has no spells that are AoE at this point in the game. And even when he gets his AoE spell, it's fucking useless for clearing out random encounters. Hasn't got enough AoE. In fact, it's fucking useless overall compared to anything else basically. There's someone at the door and my mum's out. Shame. I would love to answer it, but I just can't. Why'd I tag that? It's gonna mess up my menuing later. Oh well, it's fine. Hopefully it's not important. It's probably just fucking door-to-door salesman or some stupid shit. Oh yeah, you might wonder how I always have VG.
What's that?
That's because all of my arts are at max usage. And basically, the more arts you have that are at max usage,
We're near one.
the more usage you have on arts, the more BG the game gives you at the start of every battle. Which is why I never run out of VG.
Here it comes.
What is it, Edna?
I'll start to run out a little bit later if I get unlucky. Oh yeah, there's one thing I'm going to do here as well, which seems weird. But I'm going to, by purpose, have him run away
Ran off again. We have to get
and fight him over here instead, for the tiny bit of extra wind step. Yeah, I'm going to fight him here instead. Because this way I have less running to do on wind step. Stun please.
Looks like it.
Thank you.
Did we truly say?
Ignorance is unforgivable.
And you have to come to this room anyway, so...
Oh, Edna.
Even if it's a pain.
Oh my god, didn't that thing just disappear? Well, so much for wind step. So much for not needing to refresh my wind step for a longer period of time. I swear that thing fucking disappeared, dude. Was I just not paying attention or something? Like, Jesus. Don't need to get the arcane bottle, because, you know, 30 of them at the start. You have 150 BG's worth of restoration items, which is way more than enough. So, we don't need to pick up any items for that stuff. Ever. No elixirs, no arcane bottles. Especially considering the time it takes to menu elixirs and arcane bottles is not worth be using them if you can help it. That said, my BG costs do get a little insane later against the bosses that have higher stun resistance. Oh.
Don't be fooled by their looks. They're powerful.
But on simple, I'll probably kill them quickly enough even without stuns anyway. Like Tiamat, I'll probably just use Dream Slasher, since my Rose is set up to be a Dream Slasher monster. Not to mention, to become a Dream Slasher monster, you get 75. You get Lindwer resistance anyway, or Lindwer capability even, not resistance. Not that that doesn't give you resistance. Capability increases your damage and defense against an enemy type. Alright, I didn't get lost.
So the last
Which way I'm supposed to go?
Whoosh and Kersplank.
Whoosh and Kersplank, lads. Walk Forest, Hammerack.
And water, I
Right, I need to proc Windstep once in this cave, and then I'll probably proc it once more on the bat. Actually, I don't know. It might not be worth proc. No, I'm gonna proc it. Screw it. I'm gonna keep it at max. Even though you have Nimble Feet in the Lady Lake region, I'm going to keep it active. Like, there's no. It's not gonna make me particularly faster for all of Lefay, but it'll stop me having to rebuild it when I finish Lefay. Yeah, you'll notice my inventory is nothing but... Oh well. You would have noticed if you were here during the first Armatus fight, and you might notice later if you're still around that my inventory for consumables only has elixirs, hourglasses, and arcane bottles in it. Which makes menuing easier. Actually, it might have life bottles too, but I think I sold those as well. Because elixirs are better life bottles.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
But yeah, I'm gonna kill this bat. Because it doesn't take much longer than a standard fight, and it actually gives you EXP, rather than just giving you, like, you know, a time loss. And I need to proc Windstep anyway. So yeah. The only time I ever fight those, other than the first one, which is the wolf, is to proc Windstep. Well, because I have to proc Windstep anyway, more accurately. And they are the better things to proc Windstep against, because they die just as fast. Or faster, because there's only one of them. The thing with killing many enemies is that you have to Armatize into Earth, and then Earthshaker. Whereas with a single enemy, you just have to Sonic Frost Partner Blast, and they'll probably die. On simple. Since even if you don't kill them with those things alone, you'll probably get a stun. Because Partner Blast has a stun ratio that's almost as high as Banish Blasts, which is obscene. Considering how quickly they can come out. Grab the gem for later, because we need all of them.
Let's do this. Is it the same one we saw in the ruins?
Fucking plant.
I don't
Trying to ambush me?
monolith out yet.
You used to live on this mountain, Edna?
But yeah, for this part, for this entire area, we don't actually need Windstep. We lose about 5 to 10% of our speed, maybe. Probably not 10. Somewhere between 5 and 8, probably. Percent of our speed if we drop our Windstep.
Be a vista point nearby.
But I don't want to have to rebuild it later. So I'm just going to keep it up the entire time.
The bridge looks...
As soon as you see that cutscene with Alicia, you're allowed to teleport to the
The
waterfall.
entrance to the ruin's supposed to be really well hidden, right?
Am I even going to reach the next enemy before... I think I need to fight an enemy before reaching the bridge. Or like, that was closer to the bridge more accurately. I don't think I'm going to reach an enemy in time with this wind step. Which sucks.
The water trial. Guess it's my time.
Yeah,
to
guess
shine,
not.
huh?
Oh well.
You'll be fine. It
I now know that for the future. I guess I won't refresh it after all. Wow. That was a bit far away. I'm not sure if I could have made that. What did I swing the sword for? I was already out of water. Nope, stay the fuck away. That said, if I get into random encounters randomly, I am going to kill their face. Because, well, it's just as fast to kill their face as it is to flee, because of the menu time. It's this way. And I'm going to attack these on the way up, just to be safe. I don't much fancy losing 5 minutes, or 3.5 I think it is, to accidentally getting seen by an eye. Same with this teleporter. I'm gonna touch this one as well. Like, the chances of me getting seen by an eye is very, very low, but I don't ever want it to happen, so in a run. Because like, I know where they all are. But especially on New Game Plus, where you're running really fast, because of Nimble Feet, and or Wind Step. It is, in my opinion, not worth not touching those things, just in case. That's all of them except one. Fucking elephant. Stood smack bang in my way.
Left and right,
Up and down, throwing us every which way.
Whoever built this shrine
Shut up,
is a
Dezel.
piece of
You suck.
Such meticulous design.
Well, you don't suck.
He or she
but-
must have labored very diligently.
You're worse than Javid.
Correction. You're a real piece of work.
I guess there's 2 more eyes, but one of them you don't have to avoid because of this one. Because it's this one, rather.
Do you think Maltran came here as well?
Even if she did, it wouldn't do her any good.
Only the shepherd has what it takes to get anywhere in a place like this.
Give it back. No, don't want to. Nice stun.
Sword has the power to cleave malevolence.
Enough. We know that you want to help people.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do Rose's arts as well.
To cleave hellions.
I know there's something else forgetting.
Filthy humans.
I'll do it as soon as I regain control, I suppose.
I shall destroy anything that summons malevolence.
What does he want to do? Cut down the whole world?
That's the reason.
I could have done it in the... Actually, no.
I'm a hellion.
No, I couldn't have done it in the fight with Dezel, because I didn't have all the arts yet. But I'm pretty sure at this point I have every art that Rose is going to learn, except like maybe 1 or 2.
This is the spiritual power of water.
I'll turn those off when it becomes relevant. Yeah, because basically, Rose is fucking useless, except one ability, which is this one. And by turning off literally every single art other than Dream Slasher. She will occasionally use Dream Slasher, all on her own, as the AI.
Then that makes Al Toll.
And she will occasionally get 6 procs of 8 times damage because of Window Axe.
Just like everyone else has with me.
And she will occasionally do about 100,000 damage with a single Dream Slasher on a non-stunned enemy. Because of it. It's nice and convenient.
Nicleo,
Depending on how
Serane's
much
seems
defense the enemy has, of course.
I think he's worried about Alicia. I wish it were as simple as telling him to stop.
true. I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
Yeah.
I'm worried about
You'll
Alicia's
probably
use
eventually see what Dream Slasher can do. Since I'm going to use her for Tiamat, and I'm going to use her for
And
Armatized Held Off. Shit, where am I going? Pellets.
Altran is connect.
So the last spiritual power is wind, right?
Yeah, and now I'm slow again. And this is why I didn't want to drop my wind step,
It's not cute.
because I have to
Stupid
rebuild it here.
stirs up my allergies.
Ah, fucking Nicleo again. I have Maelstrom. Which means I probably have Ancient Nova as well. Which means I probably have Cloud Burst. Nice. Convenient. I have all the spells I need. Oh, that also means I'm going to do this again. Oh, just kidding. I guess he already had all the spells. Oh yeah, I didn't do his. Yeah. Turn off every spell. You'll never need healing. Their spells aren't much better than, like, Edna's spells are okay, but like compared to your spells in an Armatus form, it's just not okay at all. I would turn off the Armatizations, but there's no need, really. Fights end quickly enough for now. Like, realistically, I probably don't even need to do that. But there's no reason not to, really, considering how little menuing time it takes. It's like less than 5 seconds for each character. And it could save an extra spell cast on some of the later bosses. And by extra spell cast I don't mean I'll have to do a spell cast less, I mean the game won't
Never do it, Rose.
stagger me. The game won't stagger me using my next spell. I should honestly just mash the down button at the beginning of every fight. just in case Edna isn't in the right position. Rather than just mashing Armatize, just mash down for like half a second first. So that it brings Edna out if she's not already out. I actually might be changing Lila's skill setup soon as well. Because, like, I have Fire and Aqua for extra fire and water damage for Ancient Nova, but I don't think I ever actually need to use Ancient Nova even on Chaos. So it might not be worth having the Aqua ones. Might be able to go for something else of more use. Not that I can think of anything that's actually more useful, to be completely honest. Except maybe like Winder, since Wind is better early than... or stats, I guess, but if I don't need Ancient Nova damage, then I don't need damage from stats.
Here, I'll do you a favor.
I mean, I guess I could always just do the same thing as I do for all the other characters, which is get their E-Union that nullifies resistances, but the thing is, all of Lila's spells, which is all the damage she's going to be doing, like, ever, is... they're all dual elemental, except Burning Echo, and Burning Echo is fucking useless. So they'll probably... like, there's only one boss that resists Crown Fire in the entire game. Just the story, not including the post-game stuff. and he doesn't resist Calamity Flare. So it's like, wow, block, thanks.
Is it over?
Fucking arsehole. Blocking me and shit. How dare you? Not that I particularly care. You'll die through guard. Oh my god, this place is bright. Is this how people normally see it?
What an odd
Jesus Christ.
It feels like the place for a trial.
This is supposed to be a trial? Pathetic.
God, it's so hard to fine tune my monitor settings so that I can both see dark places and not get blinded by bright places. Ugh. Unless this isn't the one I was supposed to switch to, but I'd rather be blinded by bright places and be able to see in dark places though, to be honest.
Guess there's no one but the shepherd who can get past this.
Since I can still see where I'm going when I'm blinded at least.
Power that's made it an object of people's worship.
Whereas that part of the castle,
Of sacrifices,
nope, don't see shit
flinging themselves from the top.
Even though
when you're escaping the castle at the very beginning. Or the palace, more accurately I guess. Don't need to proc step yet. Should be able to do it on the next floor. Yeah, do it over here. Now just do this one. Dead. Oh right, yeah, the fucking gargoyles. They're like the only thing that actually take 2 hits the first. Well, they're like the first things, I guess. That actually takes both hits of Earthshaker to kill. Inconvenient as fuck. Not that it really matters. It adds like 0.5 seconds to each battle that you fight gargoyles in, but it's just annoying. As long as it's not a gargoyle on the map, because before, rather after they see you, they have like an animation where they have no collision at all, where they take off from the ground. Yeah, and they just have no collision for entering the battle at all. So you just have to stand on top of them to get into the battle if that's what the game dictates. Fuck. No, it's this way. For a second there I forgot where I was supposed to go. On this floor.
Spinning this thing really does get the job done.
But I remembered
It's the wind.
without losing time, luckily. Wait. I need to do this one, don't I? Nope! Fuck! Wrong one. I'm thinking of the next floor. Oh well. It's only a little bit of time.
It totally gets the job done. That spinny mist thing.
Oh well, no, it's not the next floor, it's this one.
Trial after all.
This is the problem with knowing the new game route through here. Because in the new game route, I do have to tag both of these, but I can't remember which one is the chest and which one is actually proceeding with the game. I know I shouldn't have second guessed myself. Oh well, that's like 6 seconds maybe. Not the end of the world.
Never have I seen anything get the job done more than that spinny mist thing.
It spins the mist after all.
Whoa, Dazzle! You actually put some effort into it. Good job. Don't think about it too much. Just go with the flow.
This way. Oh my fucking god. I hate when that happens, man. You very clearly see the question marks, but it doesn't register as being on the gap. I'm gonna fight one of the things down here. Ah, fucking god. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna fight him. I'd rather not, but I'm not gonna risk there not being any enemies over here. I know there is one over here, but there's a chance like enemies can disappear just pretty randomly. It made me a sad time. Meow, 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 meow. Vroom. I don't know why, but it feels like you're going way faster up here than like everywhere else. Alright, Dalahan, time to take fucking revenge on you for all the fucking shit you've put me through. Except you blocked. Oh well, you died anyway. She Dream Slashed you. And that is what Dream Slasher does when she gets procs. I'm not even sure how many procs she got. Because basically she has a 20% chance of 8 times wind damage. Dream Slasher is wind elemental, and it has 6 hits to it. And each hit does about the same amount of damage as a single Sonic Thrust from Saray, if at the same stats. Maybe a bit more, since her ratio is technically a little bit higher. So yeah, if it procs on one of those, then the bosses this early are just gonna die. Pelots, Drago. Wait, no, Volgran. I have to go say hi to Hellwolf first. Oh well, go try and say hi to Hellwolf. He's not there. I want this thing to chase me over here, so I have as much time as I can. Ah, fuck. Hopefully that. Oh, okay. Died before the spell went off anyway. Switch these around, even though it shouldn't matter. I don't think I have another fight before it should be free anyway. Depends how long it takes me to run. Actually, I might have one more fight. That'd be the maximum though. Definitely no more than one.
We were
Nice save point. Now we go to Pelots, east. No, it's this way. God, this save point always turns me around. Okay, yeah, I don't think I need to fight a battle. I think I might get there in time, just barely. We shall see. I think there's an enemy that spawns directly in my path actually, so I have to dodge it. Nope. Okay, that's good then. Yeah, I'll get there in time for sure. Plenty of time to spare, fam. Literally years. Do the exact same thing we've been doing for the rest of the game. Run up, running gale. And miss. And he fucking dodges again. Oh, that's fine. I got him. Fucking arsehole. Fucking dodged both the Rending Gale and the Partner Blast. I guess I should use Sonic Thrust on him instead of Rending Gale.
We'll have to wait for nightfall to sneak into the castle. Why don't we chill at the inn for a bit?
Since Rending Gale does not move forward, whereas Sonic Thrust does. Realistically, it's probably better to control Rose for most of the game, to be completely honest. For boss fights. Which I can switch characters like in a couple tenths of a second. Since I have the battle action for it. Just because her partner blast goes fucking miles compared to Soray's. She like goes flying through the sky. It can be very difficult to control.
Here he comes.
The malevolence. You sure?
Bodied. Bodied.
Better go after him, or you'll lose him, girl. Surely you won't let him get away with such a vile betrayal.
Oh, this part of the game is so fun.
So-called job offer.
We're actually broken now, by the way.
Damn it.
Like, we've been pretty broken for the rest of the game as well, but
Show yourself.
like, now we have all our arts, all of our spells and stuff,
Just the opening act.
so it's like, we're more broken now.
Dead.
He'll relax when she's good and dead, guys.
Do you know whose voice that is?
How could I forget?
Lennar!
He says. Another cutscene here, right? Yeah. Oh god. That should be all of them though.
She became a Hellion?
Why?
If words alone won't make you remember, well, like I said, I'm flexible.
So, you show your true colors at last.
Damn it.
Switch to Rose and run up and do this. Bang! Dream Slasher, lads! Dream Slasher! Best fucking spell. Yeah.
Again, I can manipulate the senses of others, deceive them through illusion.
So when it looked like you suddenly turned into a Hellion,
Precisely.
This is one I prefer Maelstrom instead of Earthshaker, because it lasts longer. They will die in one hit of Maelstrom anyway, so.
Use the authority of the Prime Lord to stop Dazzle.
and the Sublord has broken the pact.
Can that even be done?
Not usually. It can't be done from the Sublord's side.
My, this is
Oh hey, one actually tried to attack me. That's a surprise. Isn't this relaxing, guys?
What it is you're after.
There's something you should
Oh wow, one of them actually dodged
Let me show you
by spawning very far away.
this Seraphim.
Oh man, one actually got a hit off on me. Didn't do any damage because I have super armor still, but
But not every
come on, lads. That's a timed fight, by the way. In case it wasn't obvious. I could literally just sit there and do nothing. I could probably go take a pee break during it if I wanted to. In New Game Plus. Because I have literal invuln. Because of Hero G Union. God, there's so many cutscenes here. I don't remember there being this many.
You mustn't attack now. Rose will.
If we don't do anything, Rose will become a Hellion.
Except her wounds will kill her even before that happens. A shepherd is faced with difficult choices sometimes. Isn't that right? Better decide quickly, shepherd. Your darling comedian doesn't have long.
Fun fact, for every quick evade you do properly, without taking damage, you get 5 more SC compared to the last one.
Get back for a moment. I have a plan.
What?
I love how I did damage to it because I can still dodge. That's interesting. You can still damage it by dodging forward, even though you're not allowed to attack it. With the battle action that makes your quick step and null elemental attack. And he says bye, and it's all sad, and he dies. Rip. Goodbye, Dazzle. Shan't be that missed. You'll be missed for like 5 seconds, and then Javid joins, and he's better, so. It feels so bad to have to walk slowly there. Alright, now we go to Heldolf.
Alrighty. So, now what do we do?
Speak to this guy now, because I have to do it at some point anyway. Teleport straight at Hildor's face. Interesting thing about the second phase of this fight,
Held up.
it's quite weird.
Here he comes, everyone.
Go on. Show me what.
Like the first phase is just kill him, but the second phase is a little different. In that, not only do you have to kill him,
Get ready.
like this, not only do you have to kill him, but you then have to de-armatize, and then he has to. Oh, I didn't kill him yet. Rip. Okay, he's dead now. And then you have to wait for him to say his thing, as well. But the battle won't end for as long as you're still armatized.
Victory was close. It's now only anxiety and impending doom.
Saray! Don't let your emotions waver. He's
Lila! Still you interfere?
But yeah, it didn't look like
I'm not getting
that was a thing, but it totally was. I promise.
Lion's Howl!
Why did it not fucking proc the words? There we go. Thank you. Boop. And we don't get any stacks of Windstep. Now we go to Pelot's Bridge. Because we get to cross the bridge. And in honor of Kosalich, legendary Tales of Symphonia runner, who fell victim to real life, I will not sing the Bridges song this time.
We won't be defeated.
Be careful, October.
What I will do though is kill these mofos for Windstep
That was pretty good.
and switch Edna back into my party. Because I forgot. Because Tales games love their bridges. Especially their long, completely I missed the fucking. I missed my stop, dude. I was not paying enough attention apparently. You wanna know what I'm really curious about? How the fuck do I lose HP? I've noticed it in some of these fights, where I just lose HP randomly. I assume it's because of me armatizing, since it only happens when I armatize, but I can't take any damage because I literally have super armor for 30 seconds. And nor can my Seraph. All of my Seraphs, in fact.
There we go. Info about an Irish
The only person who can be attacked in the first 30 seconds of combat is
What?
Rose.
One of your bad feelings, Rose?
You could say that. I haven't heard much about the village of Horsa lately.
And now, as with the bat, to reproc my Windstep, I am going to kill this mofo.
Looking for
Although I'm going to change a bit of something, because I've actually got this set up a little wrong. I'm going to do this, and dash forward, I'm going to Gigaton Smash, and I apparently didn't grab one of the fucking octopi. Oh well. I guess I didn't need to do it anyway. I'm so used to fighting it on Chaos, where it actually takes like 3 Earthshakers to kill it. But it has little enemies that you can use Gigaton Smash with, which will one-shot it in the face. Especially if you get a Fire Axe proc. For 8 times damage, because it has Fire Elemental on it. Gigaton Smash is both Fire and Earth, as Earthshaker is Earth and Wind. Ah! Nope, don't forget it. That would be a bad time. That would be a super fucking bad time. Don't do it. Ever. No. .jpeg. No. Not forgetting it. No. Should be able to get to the elephant in time. And these are probably the best enemies to fight anyway. Unfortunately there was more enemies that were not elephants. Otherwise I would have probably even dashed again so that I could hit them all with the Armatize attack rather than having to cast Earthshaker. But since there was wolves and they were kind of spread out as well, I just I did the old alley-oop with the Earthshaker and it killed everything for me, as ever. You know the best part about the fact that I changed Rose's costume just for the battle music? You never hear it for more than 5 seconds. Talk to him again. Go over here. Talk to this quest. Well, I say talk to this quest. Get this quest. Now we teleport to here again. We go boop the woman in the face.
That caravan attacking elephant must be a Hellion.
Most likely.
Surprise! Everything's a fucking Hellion in this game. Actually, that's not true. I guess. There's a couple of quests that are actually humans being terrible people, rather than Hellions. And considering what a Hellion is, it actually makes sense for it to almost all be Hellions that are causing all the bad things in the world. Considering if you're doing a bad thing, chances are you're gonna become a Hellion soon anyway.
Hunch was right again, Rose.
Hope you like that one, because I got loads more bad feelings on the way.
Roger.
Wait, where did my partner blast go? Bang. No, I split too early. Pick the fucking gem up. Fucking god. Fucking. Ugh. Press so many buttons so many fucking times to pick up that fucking Irish gem. I just didn't want to fucking get picked up, man.
Stand strong!
What is up with that shining Hellion? Jeez, it looks so bad.
I need a hand!
Bang. Crown fire.
Let's go
Literally a
back to
40,
Hellion and
no,
tell them that their
37 second split.
powers are no more.
Probably not worth having both of them.
It's easier on them, right?
I hope so.
Oh well, I don't care. Also have to go to Logren. Ah. So there's another quest here now, after doing the elephant. Or maybe it's after doing Horsa, I don't know, one or the other.
I wonder who that
But I reset the Logren map before doing those
Same
quests,
interests as you, right?
and it didn't
You must be a weirdo.
show up, so it's definitely after one of those quests. Probably the
You
elephant.
guys are so mean.
What I can tell you for a fact is that everything I do is necessary.
I certainly hope so.
I think. There's a couple things I haven't actually tested, but I'm pretty damn sure all of them are required. Stuff like all the parts where you talk to attack after fighting him in Marlin. I haven't actually tested trying to leave the museum without talking to him before. This one's an enemy.
We need to find the iris gem.
I need an enemy, so.
Yeah, I know.
It's a shame it was a plant, but you know, what can you do? Should be able to get through here on 2 wind steps, probably. maybe 1. I think I almost made it on 1 the first time. Or the last time, rather. But I think that one that I got was like somewhere in the first screen, so I'm behind from on where I was that time. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Just gonna fight something. Not here though. Doesn't matter if I make it as late or as early as possible, because gotta fight the golem anyway.
Shall we go?
Into Cyclops.
Doesn't particularly matter what I fight though. Everything dies in 1 hit here, I'm pretty sure. Except maybe the Naga things. Whatever they are. Don't. Okay, good. I thought she was gonna block the path. That'd piss me off. Just a little. By a little, I mean a lot.
Well, here comes trouble.
This is one thing I couldn't stun, no matter what I fucking did. Alright, I got stunned apparently.
Quick.
I split too early again. Doesn't matter. It was only like a second early, so. Why am I trying to chop the rock? Well, that was about a second of waste. It's because I tried to fucking chop the rock. This is where I'm gonna change stuff up from what it looks like in my new game runs. Oh, well, I already have, but like I'm gonna actually do this next part this way in my new game runs as well, which is I'm gonna go to Last Bell. Do this one.
Looks like there's something nearby. Aren't they referring to the group of children we met back then?
And instead of just going straight doing the next one, I'm going to go to Gododin. Because there's something I found out about Gododin and Pendrago. And I always used to do Pendrago first, because of where I do it. But you can actually see this cutscene before you see the one in Pendrago about the fake shepherd. Which is...
Or something?
it shortens the amount of time you have to... the amount of times you have to go to Pendrago. So now I'm gonna go Pendrago. So yeah, basically from now on in new game runs, I'm gonna do the towns like this. Where I'm just gonna spam them basically. These 3 anyway. All of the Roland's towns. I'm just gonna go to them one after the other, in this order. And that triggers the Gaferis Ruins one. But normally, after you do these next 2 cutscenes that I'm about to do with this purplish gem over here, you don't get to do the next part of the quest, because I hadn't gone to the Gododin yet to see the false shepherd part in Gododin. But if you do the Gododin part first, then as soon as you do this part here, and as you will soon see, Sergei and his posse appear over here. So you don't have to come here twice. And I need to remember to speak to this guy.
Sounds like this Hellion is nocturnal. Let's wait until nightfall.
Also, I came the wrong way.
Something just doesn't feel
Supposed to go
right.
the other way,
What is it?
to the inn.
How should
Doesn't
I
matter
know?
though.
It's just a gut feeling.
Not gonna lose that much time for going this way anyway. Like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, maybe 5.
I just noticed whenever Mikleo gets angry, it always has something to do with Saray.
What? That's not true.
So, I've actually got my stuff in the wrong order. I tried to think it through as best I could, but... nope. Wasn't gonna happen.
This gives me the creeps. It's like something's going to pop out.
I'll just have to make a note of it in my brain.
Did I scare you?
No, I just have a bad feeling is all.
That the tree split is actually the Shrine Church split,
The culprit's inside the church.
not the tree split.
The killer? Why did he go into the church?
And the others will just be moved down one. I did try and reorganize my splits as best as possible, but it's difficult, man. Right, so that's the Shrine Church split now. And the leech will be the tree. Oh, right, yeah. You have to go out the proper way. Forgot. Yeah, and then the leech split will be the tree split, and then the next one after leech, which I believe is the treb, will be the leech split. But I'll fix that when I finish the run. But yeah, because now I'm done in Pendrago, and I only came to Pendrago once for Irish Gem stuff. Right, so what's next? Tree. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go back into the Shrine Church to use that save point as well, but I forgot. So now we go boot the tree.
Could it be the chi?
I don't know. We'll deal with that.
Wow.
Hello. Oh, sorry about that. I had water in my throat or something. No, that's Boss Ruins. It's not where I'm supposed to go. Bureauclef Ridge. Now we have to run through Eda Cave because I didn't do it earlier. To get to the leech. But I'd rather do it now, when I actually have the leech quest, so I don't have to teleport without. Cuts out 2 loading screens, because you'd have to teleport out and then teleport back in later. New game will still do the leech. We'll do Eda Cave save point first, because there's equipment you want in here. But New Game Plus doesn't need equipment, because we already have sick nasty equipment. Well, I'm tempted to defeat the shadows to get even better equipment. I'll have to give up the first slot skills on some of my unnamed stuff, because you can't get it on some of them on actual decent equipment. Oh my god, where are the enemies at, dude? Are you kidding? There's no enemies in this fucking spot. Well, there goes my wind step. Damn it. I'm not scheduled to go to a fucking town anytime soon either to refresh it. Does I have to do it with fights? Do I have Edna out? Didn't think so. Ugh. Well, now I know.
You ready, Surrey?
I'm just gonna fight everything that gets in my way.
You ready, Surrey?
I just want a high level of wind step. I want at least 3, probably 4. There's not one here either. What the hell? I swear there's not only one there. I know there's one in this room. Cause it always tries to fucking ambush me when I go for the chest. New game. Alright, there's 3. That'll do. We'll get the 4th one on the Dirt Leech. Actually, no. We'll get the 4th one and then we'll get the 5th one on the Dirt Leech. Yeah. I lost like 30 seconds to letting my wind step drop there. Cause I had to fight 4 fights. I had a bunch of time where I wasn't using Windstep as well. 30 to 40 seconds.
Sure is a lot of gold lying around out there.
That's such a needless time loss.
Looking for a fight?
So tiny! The ruins are...
No. My name.
Oh. That's the leech. So all I need to do is move the Shrine Church split up 3. So, I have the Lord of the Land here now, don't I? Nope. Not yet. Shrine... Nope. Treb. Splits are wrong. You remember that? Well, they won't be wrong very, very shortly. In terms of order.
We can't hold back if we want to win! Goblin Lord! That is totally awesome!
I should have done Earth, I guess. Use Earth Shaker. Alright, now we're back on track with our splits. If I thought about it a little deeper, I would have realised that the Shrine Church split is in the wrong place, but it was simpler to simply do a run and find out in the run, like I just did. It's not like I lose time from having my splits in the wrong order. Just means I have to reorder them. I had to do stuff with my splits anyway because I have one that I skipped, and I don't want any skipped splits on this. Because this is a pretty acceptable run so far. I've only lost like a minute and a half to mistakes. Which, considering the pace of the new game run is completely different to what I'm used to, being a new game runner, it's pretty good. It's really relaxing though, not gonna lie.
We mustn't hold our Splendid! That was pretty good.
I had trouble stunning this peacock as well. So I'm just gonna ramatize into fire after the Part Blast and nuke it with spells, regardless of if I get stunned or not. Normally what I do if I get the stun is I just don't armatize, but you'll see.
Okay, here goes. That Hellion sure is
Well,
Peacock. I forgot you don't have to grab a gem here. I go Payloads, Ferris Ruins. You have to actually run through here. Since, again, in New Game Plus, you don't have to come through here for gear. Unlike New Game, so we'll just do it now rather than earlier. Hopefully I'll get to the Scorpion in time to use it to prop my Windstep. Otherwise I'll just have to fight something else on the way. But I'm pretty sure I'll get there in time since I've only got... Oh, never mind. I forgot there was this part as well. I'll have to fight something else, I guess.
So,
Yeah.
they say they saw the
That's a
others
shame.
down?
Whoops, I forgot to ask. I didn't.
That's fine. I'll just not fight the Scorpion. I guess it's not possible to get through here even with like a full Windstep. Without reprocking it anyway. Or getting through to the Scorpion at least. I don't actually need to get all the way through. I just need to get to the Scorpion on the first wind step. Alright, yeah. In the split. Doesn't matter. It's only 10 seconds or so late. That's not accurate. What's next? Lady Lake? My splits aren't accurate again. Fucking Aqueduct is not before. Before Sanctuary. Oh, I came to the wrong fucking save point. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's all the same. You lose like a second, come to the save point instead. Alright. This is something new I'm doing as well. I'm gonna dodge those guys. Go this way. Proc these cutscenes first, rather than having to do it without Windstep later. Because this quest with the kids kills you Windstep. I actually have to speak to her. Let's do that. Yeah, because this quest kills you Windstep regardless. Because Javid leaves in one point. Because Javid leaves for the one part where you get the refresh. Or not. If you can get refresh here. Okay. Guess not. He does leave though. Trust me. Promise he leaves. Then you have to follow the fucking kid. Now we get a nice little break where we don't have to think for a
Don't
second.
you think he'll stop pickpocketing now? We purified him after all.
Go around this way so that we can get in front of the fucker.
Not so sure about that. I've heard word of pickpocket gangs.
Get him to push us, because he's a fucking real man. Look at those fucking stubby little
He
legs
was doing it on
pushing us like it ain't nobody's business. Can look at this shit. This kid's a fucking monster. Keeping in mind, we're fucking decked, and we've one-shot every boss so far, pretty much. That kid's a fucking destroyer of worlds, dude.
Why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
The enforcers let him off a lot of the time in exchange for part of the takings.
You can't get in front of him here no matter how hard you try.
When the guards need to
You
hit
can
the
get like
targets,
even with
they
him
round
when you
up
get to the
anyway.
corner.
That's probably what that was
And you might be able to get a tiny bit in front of him, but there's so little left at that point you may as well just continue. But you can't get in front of him for the entire thing. Yeah, you can get side by side. You can't actually get in front of him though, as far as I can tell. So we just keep walking here until we get stopped. Because there's a point where you can't actually go forward anymore, which is here. It just takes away all your control. My little cursor can still wiggle in the minimap. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You get a cutscene. And these kids, I swear, I've gotten in between them before. But I haven't been able to replicate it. Not once.
Oh, cool. That sounds fun. Priests won't be mean to kids, and if there's any real problems, we can always start crying.
Go try.
I'm good
Yeah.
at that.
I can't
Hey,
get in
is
front
this
of them.
really okay? It's
Let me
okay
in front, you
if I
fuckers.
them.
Let me in front.
Is this what kids
Nope.
are like these days?
See? Like, I don't know how I did it. I'm pretty sure I got in there before though.
Those kids barely
Because I was getting pushed by, like, the entire crowd of them.
Honesty,
It was great.
even crueler than corrupted adults, as you've seen.
And it can't be that you have to go around the back way or anything, because... Oh, right. Oh yeah, here is where Javid leaves you for some reason. You might be able to preserve your win stuff actually, if you just don't get rumors at all on the trip, I guess. Not that you actually need it for the rest of this stuff, because you have nimble feet like everywhere for the next little while. Not gonna grab that gem just yet.
okay with how it worked out.
It's better than ignoring it and spending the rest of your life wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get this spot here, which is like... You just can't maintain your win step no matter how hard I try. I mean, I can if I go out of my way to trigger Soray's point of interest stuff, but I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. So you have nimble feet here anyway?
I think she's pushing herself as a princess.
Alicia's always been like that.
That's exactly why I'm worried.
Yeah, since you have nimble feet for this bit, it's not necessary. I need to remember to speak to this guy, because I've forgotten far too many times recently. Yeah, and then you just reproc it on the way through here. You only get a few stacks, but it's enough. You go up and get the gem this time. So that's Sanctuary, and Aqueduct is after. Now I have to go to Marland. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of have nimble feet for this entire part of the game. Ah, fuck, I missed the split by like a few seconds.
Find it.
I'm actually
You
gonna
know that Heldolf was
do that. Now we get awesome fun cutscene time, because everybody loves this part, right? Unfortunately, being in New Game Plus does nothing for your ability to get through these cutscenes quickly. Still takes the exact same amount of time. Oh, whoops.
What happened?
Where is this? I've never seen this place before.
We're experiencing the dawn of chaos. So I suppose this would be...
Camlon, the Origin Village.
Well, might as well go on.
Undisagreed.
For the record, new game gets here 2 hours later.
Pretty big crowd here.
No,
Right, I'm gonna mute my mic and take a drink and grab a bite to eat.
like this.
I am protecting you from the invasion by the forces of Highland. I'd expect you to be more grateful, Shepherd.
Huh? This guy's the previous shepherd?
You have occupied our village for half a year now. This isn't protection, it's house arrest.
Not to mention, the Kingdom of Highland is only acting against us because Roland's moved their army here in the first place.
Looks like they can't hear us.
The Earth in Historia shows that which has transpired.
The strategic importance of this location cannot be overlooked just because the shepherd founded a village here. You can trust Highland would say the same.
What, so it was inevitable?
When one considers the rise of the Highland Valkyries, yes.
I've had enough. Just leave us. Michael, are you really okay with this? Those bastards are treating Lord Maltelis' shrine as their own fortress! How much longer must they blaspheme the Seraphim?
Brother?
It's okay, Muse. He's right that Camlon happens to be a strategically crucial location, given that we're here along the northern border. An army that controls this territory can send troops to the enemy's capital at will. Their interest in our land is sad, but understandable.
Do you really trust the words of that tyrant?
They will do as they will. We must focus on what we believe in. As a lone shepherd, with no other family in the world to call his own, I vow to protect Muse and everyone else. I swear it.
So the Origin Village was occupied by Heldolf.
and then dragged into the chaos of war.
Still, you can understand why neither army could leave it alone.
Ugh. Is something wrong, Miklia? Huh? Oh, well. The humans were treating Maltellus with scorn and contempt. No wonder his blessing was lost. But there's probably more to the story. Let's head towards the shrine.
Right.
Could it be Rollins has noticed Michael led Lord Maltellus away from the capital?
No. Much more likely it's just a feint to draw out the forces of the Northern Territory. They just want a pretext to declare war.
This is absurd.
Thoroughly absurd. But that's humans for ya.
You said it. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
According to what the shepherd said, the shrine is full of malevolence, and the village is beginning to lose its blessing.
Oh no, is Maltellus going to become a Hellion?
Let us put faith in the shepherd. He said he would never allow that, even should it cost him his life.
But still, if the shepherd would be lost anyway, wouldn't it be better for us just to evacuate while we can?
There's no way that someone like Michael could ever do such a thing.
Right. He's the shepherd. He couldn't just abandon Maltellus and let him succumb to malevolence.
Saray.
If this podunk town can serve as the key to successful conquest of the Northern Territory, then I can suffer the ire of one measly shepherd.
An enemy
And
attack!
I am back.
The Northerners have arrived!
That muffin tasted good.
No! It appears to be the Highland Army!
I will not rise to their bait. Assemble the troops. We shall retreat.
We will make no counterattack!
Would you have me throw men away on some meaningless skirmish with Highland? Don't be an imbecile.
Guess this town is destined for the scrap heap after all. Have the order to retreat given at once.
Unbelievable! Doesn't he care about the happiness of the villagers?
This trivial nonsense is what got the entire village wiped out?
Stop it!
Saray.
Knowing we can't do anything to intervene just makes it worse.
Best endgame gear. That really depends what you're fighting, honestly. As well as whether you're armatizing or not. If you're not armatizing, then you're going to need a Voidy Union 7. And you're going to need to use only void attacks. Provided you're fighting something with void resistance. Like the buffed Heldolf.
What?
In terms of skills, anyway. If you just want the strongest weapon, then there's the Righteous Graver. Which is created only by combination. There's a certain ritual sword and a certain short sword that you can combine together when they're sanctified to create the Righteous Graver. And it has the best attack stats in the game. Of all the weapons. It has both attack and A attack in equal measure. Has very high base, but its base is based on what you sacrifice or what you fuse together to make it.
If it's not over yet, then there must be more to it.
It's not over, huh?
But yeah, as far as gear, if you're armatizing, the first thing you need to focus on is getting getting 2 Mystic.
My goodness, what happened?
20% KO resistance is when you die, you have 20% chance of coming back to life. Simple as that. Each time you get revived by Phoenix, which is the name of the skill you're talking about, it halves So if you get, and it maxes out at 400%, I want to say. So with 400%, you come back to life a minimum of 3 times. Because you have the 400% one, which is 100%, then you have the 200% one, also 100%, and you have the 100% one, which is also 100%. And then you'd have a 50% chance the 4th time you died. Skills on the table are far less about what they're actually for, or what they actually are, than they are about getting stacks and E unions and G unions in the endgame. You shouldn't have to worry too much about your gear though, to be honest. Frankly, there's not that much of a need for good gear in this game. Not a problem, man. I do know this game inside out. I'm more than willing to help. Somebody is confused as to what something does. But yeah, you shouldn't have to worry too much about your gear unless you're on like hard or insane or something. Even on hard you don't really need it. If you're on chaos, yeah, if you're on chaos you are gonna need some gear. But oh well, I say need gear, you aren't gonna need gear. But it will stop you being so weak. Oh, whoops. It's fine. Proc my wind stop anyway. I needed to proc it at least once, I think. So I'm going to Elysia. Wait, no I'm not. I'm going to Glaive End. I mean, as much as gear is considered important to survive, it's not really, as long as you're good at dodging. Every attack in this game is dodgeable, so... or dodgeable or blockable, at least. Or evadable. So if you get good at blocking or evading, then it's just as easy to it's just as easy to survive. Unnamed gear is the joke weapon, or you know the equipment that gives you like 10 to a stat. That isn't the unnamed gear, but if you get it to plus 10 and sanctify it at a Lord of the Land, and sanctify it at any of the Lord of the Lands, it becomes unnamed. Times 2 and times 3 is a random chance. There is a guide on GameFAQs that goes very in depth as to how times 2 and times 3 skills work, because it's very complicated, and I don't want to try and explain it and fail and confuse you. I'm gonna run out of wind step. That's a sad time. Oh well. Shouldn't matter. I don't need it much for the next part anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to try and explain how times 2 and times 3 skills. Just know there's a chance of getting them from drops and stuff. There is a stipulation on times 3 though, and that is that you must be on Chaos. Not only must you be on Chaos, but the game keeps track of how many battles you've fought in each difficulty in your current playthrough. And your highest amount of battles has to be in Chaos to get times 3 skills. But if you want to know exact percentages and how to influence that so that you can find it, make it easier to get times 2 and times 3s, because it's possible to get your chance of getting a times 2 drop to 100%. And your chance of getting a times 3 drop to around 16%. But it's a fairly long, arduous process. And the guide on GameFAQs will do a far better job of explaining it than I possibly could. Alternatively, on your PC, if you're on PC, just use Cheat Engine, make your own gear, and skip the grinding. Because it's not like the grinding is hard, it's just time consuming. That said, you'd have to find a tutorial on how to use Cheat Engine, if you don't know how to use it. It's not a complicated thing, but it's not a simple thing either. Yep. My gear is
Hurry! We need to break her domain.
there to make me go as fast as possible. Although it's not really created for simple difficulty, which is what this speedrun is on, but it works just as well as I've seen, which is convenient because that means I'm not going to have to create another set for simple.
You sure are strange.
The other half of why I'm so powerful is the fact that I have 999 base stats on everyone by using herbs. Which is, in my opinion, far more important than your skills and gear. For the record, you can carry over non-unnamed gear if you equip it on your New Game Plus file. There's a little thing in Lake Haven Heights. Pendrago. Alright, yeah, you have to go through here. Yeah, there's a little monument in Lake Haven Heights, which is the area outside of Lady Lake, opposite the ruins, that you can examine, and you'll fight shadows of your party, which get stronger with your gear's strength. And they will drop your gear that you had equipped, if it wasn't unnamed. If it's unnamed, you'll start with it at the very beginning of the file. But if it's not unnamed, then you can get it by fighting those shadows, no matter what it is. It's not really worth doing it for a speedrun though, because whilst it can give you a lot more extra stats, because of course the nameless gear has plus 10 stats on each of them, which is bad, to say the least. But yeah, you can get gear with actual stats on it as well as skills, if you just equip it. And fight the shadows. Do beware that fighting the shadows can be a very, very difficult thing to do, without levels or gear in the first place. Most people create a set of unnamed gear for Alicia in the DLC, in the Alicia story DLC, and they use Alicia in the fight. Fuck, my partner blast didn't come off. Yeah, and they use Alicia to fight the shadows with the unnamed gear. That's how most people do it. Come on. Oh well, it's fine. At least that Dream Slasher procced, so it killed him instantly.
Do you think Alicia would be at the Highland Army base?
This whole thing is her worst nightmare come true. It's gotta be awful for her.
Yeah, because she's painfully sincere. Like someone else we all know.
But yeah, as you can see, granted this is on simple, but I would do pretty much the exact same thing to any bosses on Chaos. But yeah, as you can see, you can become overwhelmingly overpowered by having good gear and getting the herbs to get max or close to max stats.
Prepare for the assault. Once we receive the royal order, our entire forces will destroy the Roland's army. My
Alicia wasn't at the army base. Let's check over at Lady Lake.
But if we get Alicia involved, we'll have no choice but to tell her that Maltran is a Hellion.
She'd be hurt for sure.
I'm aware.
I want to go to the end this time.
I wonder what happened to Alicia.
Honestly, the easiest way to beat Chaos is to get a 7 E-Union on Saray first, so that on Void, so that you don't get resisted by anything. And then getting a ×2 Axel skill on your earrings, so that your Mystic Arts cost 1 BG, and then to simply Mystic Art everything to death. If you find all the monuments, there's 78 of them. There's either 78 or 76 monuments. If you find all of them, you get a thing called Friendly Link, which basically what it lets you do is the hit stun from a Mystic Art will let you chain into another Mystic Art. And you chain Mystic Arts on things, and as soon as you hit them once, you will Mystic Art them forever. Until you run out of BG. And in New Game Plus you'll likely have 30 arcane bottles and 30 elixirs, so you'll never run out of BG. That's the easiest way to beat Chaos. Do beware that if you get hit, you will die. Relying purely on that strategy without any like defensive stats or herbs. But that is the easiest way to beat Chaos. It's cheap though, because of course during your Mystic Art there's no way the enemies can hit you. Yeah, it's basically just a matter of get your Mystic Art to cost 1 BG with Axel stack, which I believe is a 7 stack of the same skill. But you can also get it on an earring for Saray. So if you just get that earring to plus 10 and sanctify it, you'll get Axel ×2, which will reduce your 3 BG Mystic Art down to 1 BG. Hit an enemy once, and Mystic Art forever until it dies. And make sure you keep your BG topped up.
Yes, I've been undergoing intensive training.
And there's a fast way and a slow way to do it, and that is, the fast way is to stun the enemy first, but it's a little risky. And then chain Mystic Arts. And the faster way, or the slower way, is to simply hit it in the Mystic Art.
There should be a Vista Point nearby.
You won't see me use Mystic Arts in this speedrun though, because, well, Mystic Arts have a very long animation, as I'm sure you're aware. So every Mystic Art I use costs me 15 seconds or so, depending on which one I use, because some of them actually only take 10 seconds also, and some of them take closer to 20. I know Alicia's one's pretty long. I know Lila's one, oh not Lila's, Micleo's one is pretty short.
We're near one.
So yeah, 2 times Axel in the first slot on your earring, and any 7 E-Union, or any 7 skills in the null and the top line of the skills table to create
I cannot tell you for sure.
the skill that nullifies void resistance.
A strong sex.
Asta, on the 10th and 20th and 30th and etc. hit, you'll do 2 times / 4 times / 6 times damage, depending on how many of them you stack. If you only have 1 Asta, whoops, I did this wrong. Oh well. If you only have 1 Asta, you'll do 2 times damage on the 10th. No, it only does it on the 10th hit and the 20th hit and the 30th hit. It's not all of the hits from that point on. If it was everything from the 10th to the 20th hit was doubled, and then like the 20th to the 30th was doubled again, that would be the most broken skill in the game by miles. Awkward. By miles, it would be the most powerful skill. Like, no contest at all. Considering the 20% chance for 8 times damage one would be far inferior to it, but it's actually better in my opinion.
Lila, what is that?
Oh no, it has been born.
So they can all see it.
Yeah, it's fully materialized.
Listen to Princess Alicia. We could have avoided all of this.
The thing is, an infinite combo doesn't actually last forever. The more attacks an enemy takes, or the more arts you use in a combo, the less staggered the enemy gets. So it's a lesser known mechanic. What am I doing? 160,000 Dream Slasher. Oh. Base Dream Slasher. This is why everyone says this skill is broken, by the way. Dude, I got procs on all 3 of them. Godlike. It took me 10 seconds to kill him. I'll have to show that to Toshiro. I'll have to.
I'm exhausted as well.
There's no way I can just do that and not show him. Jesus Christ.
We managed to stave off the worst somehow.
That was brutal.
Be grateful that we're alive, man.
I got procs on every single one of those Dream Slashes. That was such good luck. That wasn't skill, by the way, that was purely luck. I just happened to get procs at the right times. I could have taken even less time, I think, if I just switched straight to Rose. But I'm in stun mode, because of Chaos. Which takes a lot longer, if you don't get a stun. So I'm in get a stun and then Dream Slasher mode, rather than just Dream Slasher. Which is why the first one did 160k, because I got stun. Yeah, this is just a sample of how broken you can become. There's builds that are probably better than this in terms of like raw damage output. Not to mention I'm using Nameless gear, so, and Nameless gear has no stats on it. Although if I wasn't speedrunning, I would show you my stats right now, because my attack, A attack and focus on Rose is probably around 1600 right now. Actually, focus might not be that high, but attack and A attack are probably around 1700 each. At least. Just on Alicia. Or just on Rose even. Did I say Alicia earlier? I meant Rose. I never mean to say Alicia. Alicia's useless. The only thing Alicia is useful for is carrying over an unnamed set of gear to kill shadows with for non-unnamed sets of gear. No, I don't have a list, I'm afraid. You can check the Aselia wiki. Aselia wiki. There's a full list of all the equipment and what skill it comes with by default. And what drops it. It doesn't actually tell you everything about what drops it, but... or everything about what drops what, but it has the highest level ones, which are probably the ones you're after. Well, it has the few highest levels ones. Like, it has 80 to 89, 90 to 99, and 100 plus on pretty much all of them.
I've never seen the Aroundite Forest in such a state.
Nice. No trees so far. Ah. Oh, it didn't cut me off, so it's okay. That's the wrong way. Holy shit, that was close. That could have been bad. No tree.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
We don't like these trees because they sit smack bang in our way. We can kill them really quickly, but it's inconvenient to have them smack bang in our way like that. Blimmin' trees. Yeah, it can be a struggle to find, honestly. If you type in Zestiria Equipment Acelia Wiki, you'll probably find it. Oh yeah, cutscene to skip there. At the same time, I'll probably be finished with the speedrun in 30 to 40 minutes. And I'll link you. If you can wait that long.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, all these bodies of Highland soldiers.
If everyone else was safe, Gramps must be too.
It's her.
Yeah, I'll link you to it after I'm finished with the speedrun then.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
It's a pretty useful resource. It also has Acelia Wiki also has all the information on the ratios of how much damage each of the arts does in the game. Like Ancient Nova does 1200% damage, for example, which doesn't mean anything out of context, but when you see it compared to other arts, it means a lot.
Don't get careless. I got you.
So tell me, why are they called vampires?
Well,
Right, that should take me to the next fight. Where am I? God damn it, I lost. No. Okay, now I am.
What the crap?
What the crap? Don't dodge. Fuckers.
Lila,
That's the most annoying thing about,
much malevolence without a vessel.
yes.
huh?
There's one weapon
The Seraph would have a difficult
in
time
the
wielding his powers.
one weapon in the game that is created by fusing a ritual sword and a short sword, and that's the only way to get it. A righteous graver. Unfortunately, it has a useless skill on it. Athena is not very useful. It's not useless, I guess, but it's not particularly useful either. Compared to some of the other stuff you can get on his swords, like Void. Mostly Void.
Avoid this battle.
You don't really want to do this, do you?
She sure is trying. It's kind of getting annoying.
But I feel like
It's
a dead end.
14 stack, I want to say. I can't remember exactly which stack it is. Nice, I stunned her. I've had so much trouble stunning this bitch in the past. I think I'm on world record pace, which is legit.
Do you think we got our message across to her?
Void is good because for Saray, all of his good skills are Void Elemental. Like Sonic Thrust is Void Elemental, and he has an entire chain that stuns of martial arts, which is his basic circle, 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 circle arts, or the four like neutral direction martial arts are all null or all Void Elemental. So yeah, they're pretty. It's pretty valuable in Saray. It's not particularly good on anyone else, but on Saray it's pretty value. Just because the combo you should be using most often as Saray anyway is just 4 circles, or 4 Bs, or whatever button it is for you. 4 martial arts, without any input on the stick.
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down.
Because it stuns, and stun is the most important effect potential in the game. I dropped my wind step, I think. Damn. I just have to. Actually, I'm not going to rebuild it. Screw it. Unless I get into fights, like coincidentally. Actually, I guess I should. I guess I should rebuild it. Damn it. I don't have Edna out. Switch to Edna. Stun is important because for as long as an enemy is stunned, oh well, the first thing is that a lot of enemies in the post-game content and the end of the game have what's called super armor, where they don't stagger from your attack. Sorry about that. Where they don't stagger from your attacks at all, but they can still be stunned. And for as long as they're stunned, they're effectively staggered. Stun also gives you a huge damage multiplier to everything you hit the enemy with whilst it's stunned. It lets you get the quick banish blasts off if you have the battle action equipped. And Rangus, the 6th skill, the second one on the top row, is the highest multiplier skill you can get. You get 20% per each instance of the skill you have, up to a maximum of 200%. Which is the highest one you can get in a single set of skills. Because with the elemental ones, it caps at 100% bonus, and with the category weakness things like dragon and those types of things, they cap at 80%, although some of them cap at less than 80%. That's why stun's important. It's the best status effect in the game by miles. Unfortunately, it's completely RNG. Well, not completely RNG, but it's very, very RNG. But yeah, any enemy that has super armor, you cannot Mystic Art it unless you stun it first. Because you can't Mystic Art unless the enemy is staggered. And super armor stops enemies staggering, no matter what you do to it. The first instance of super armor in the entire game is Salamander at the end of the E-Grain trial, for as long as it's above 70%. Effectively stunning is if you want to put a physical ailment on the enemy, which is like a statistic down, and then you want to put a magical ailment on the enemy, like burn or poison, and then you want to use the stun ones after that. Oh god, I went the wrong way. Oh god, I spoke to her. Because having a physical ailment and having a magical ailment increases your chance of stunning an enemy. I need to go in here to fight an enemy. And it disappeared. Nice troll game. Oh well. I'm basically at the end anyway. Wait, am I going the right way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Nah, I've got to be going the right way. I'm just gonna stop stacking my wind step. I'm at the end anyway, basically. Just got this room, and then one more outside bit. which is very short, and then one more elemental bit, and then one more outside bit. Actually, I guess it probably would have been better to stack Windstep, but I'm fed up of it dropping.
Starting to feel very uneasy about this.
I need to plot out when I should fight enemies.
You're right.
Map in my brain for this place. Oh my god, is that thing gonna catch me? Actually, if it does, I don't mind. I'll at least get Windstep out of it. And one stack of Windstep is pretty value. The second stack is pretty value too. And the third one is a little value. Fourth one onwards is far less value. I'm only gonna fight things that get in my way now though. Actually, I'll probably fight one more thing on the way to the stairs. Almost done. Alright, that was the last enemy I'm gonna fight that isn't a boss. Curious to what my level is. I'm just gonna check it out of curiosity. 74? Fair enough. Feels weird to only be level 74 on Chaos though. Oh, there's not a cutscene here. For some reason I thought there was. Physical is martial arts. Magical is seraphic arts. And hidden arts are both physical and magical. It basically means your attack stat, rather than the, like, there's attack and A attack. Martial arts use 100% of your attack. Seraphic arts use 100% of your A attack. And hidden arts use 50% of each. And then a bit of focus. Every art in the game that does damage uses a bit of your focus as well. No, I don't want to target the hand. Oh, well, that's fine, I guess. There's one. Let me switch, please. Hidden arts is like Heavenly Torrent, Shatterfang. I'm too far away, aren't I? Alright, there we go. That's Armatize done. Don't split until the thingy though. Yep, and hidden arts are the ones human use with the X button, and the ones armatized forms use with the circle button. 25 seconds. That was quick.
Let's do this.
Yacht to end it all. Dude, new world record, nice. I went fast. This is my everything. I think it's new world record anyway. I think Etishira has a 347 or something.
You've avenged your guardian, your comrades.
And this is a what? 335... 30? 335.20 maybe? I actually don't know how long this walk takes anymore. It's been so long since I actually got here and run. And even then, that was the one time before that was like forever ago too, because I didn't practice the end of the game for the marathon because it's easy.
And when you put that sword through me, a new Lord of Calamity will be born.
Don't have a clue, I'm afraid. Stun them.
Do it.
If something doesn't stagger, you have to stun it basically, if you want to stand much of a chance. I mean, you don't have to stun it, you could just run away and spam spells with enough stats, but easiest way would be to stun it and spam Mystic Arts. I'll show you the combo you want to do to stun things. It's a very simple combo on Saray. I've been using it all run. Alright, so it took me 3:19 in game time. I'm gonna report to the Discord real quick. Alright, 3:35:51 plus simple RTA. I'll put it up to chaos so that he doesn't die instantly. And I'll change the strategy so that they don't attack, so that he doesn't die instantly. Alright, to do this, you want Rending Gale here, in a slot, and you want the battle action, Partner Blast. See, what it says is after one combo, press and hold it to consume 1 VG, restore 50 FC to partner, and instantly perform a follow attack, up attack. But what it doesn't tell you is that this has a 25% stun ratio, which is the second highest in the game after Banish Blasts, which have 30%. Oh, actually, I need to do something real quick, where I want to show my equipment. Because I want it to be at the end of the VOD for the speedrun when I highlight it, so that they can see very easily at the end of my VOD what my gear is, to see that it's not anything that's impossible to get. I just hope people don't ask me for proof on how to get certain skills in the first slots, like Rangus on rings. Not because I can't replicate it, but because I'd have to create long ass videos for each one that's like not a default skill involving me fusing. That's all my gear. Now that I've shown that, I will continue my real quick stun tutorial.